Oh, I've started the pre-stream. How are you? You especially. And you too, citizen. I'm sorry.
Missing Lobby and Litney.
Star, I'm going to have to get back to you in a few business days. I'll let you know if that apology is accepted.
What are you talking about?
You said sorry. I don't know if it's accepted yet. Oh. I've submitted the response.
Oh.
Sorry to what?
She did the like deep voice of "Thank you, citizen" as a part of like a running joke of a bunch of other things. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna have to let that one sit, let that ponder for a little bit.
Why don't you just pull up your orb and do that then?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Anyways, Dinoc! Hello, Dinoc. How are you, you sad sack of shit?
I really want to turn on the EC, but the AC leaks, so I can't use the EC. I'm sitting here looking up at the EC hanging right above my desk. I'm so sad. I can't use it.
Is anyone else going to take any books from the library?
Dinoc was going to check the library after he was done with the long rest.
Oh, right. A quick note. Oh. Hold up a second.
I would say he would have technically like tried looking at it before, but like that would have been a little bit metagamey, so he just like put it off for later.
Where are the rules?
That's a good question. You are the DM, Star. I would imagine you have the rules.
What rule are you trying to look up?
Okay, cleaned up setup. I've reduced the cost of ink as well. Reducing the cost of copy spell by 75%, bringing it down from... Okay, so quick note, everyone. I've reduced the price... you all know I've reduced the price of all magic items by 75%. Except, True Resurrection is reduced by 90%. I've also reduced the cost of copying a spell by 75% just to match, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense, because buying a scroll is cheaper now than copying on a spell, for some reason. So it basically, instead of 50 gold for a per spell level, it's 12.5 gold per spell level. So
I see.
For that, you can basically find about 100 gold worth of magic ink across the library and the secret room.
He would have taken that 100, the ones in the secret room, and he's gonna probably go back and get the rest of it in the other thing if no one else took it.
Basically, ideally, this is for Litney to actually be able to copy down spells. I don't know if the party decides that, oh, what if I found this bit and I kind of keep it? I don't know. I can't stop you.
Technically, Dinoc got half of it. But yeah.
Sure.
He's gonna get the other half technically because I don't think Litney has a reason to go down there.
Here's a fun fact: we can't actually do anything about the session just yet because Litney is not going to be joining us. We understand that. However,
that's going to be for me.
Sarah, that's the orc, and Laviande, which is the red monster lady. Neither of them are showing up either. They are gonna be here for the session. I just don't see where they are. I'm gonna ping them out. Ash, everyone.
Ping.
Session time. Okay, not everyone. /ninja/lav. Okay, Ninjabot is gonna be 10 to 20 minutes late, and Lav's always 10 to 20 minutes late. Actually, you know what? There's no need for a ping. I mean, there's a ping.
Okay. The ping has been.
I might or might not have changed my mind 5 times in the middle, just writing out a ping, but that's fine.
You went to add everyone, even though you said before that you didn't want to add everyone.
And then I said I was going to add everyone. And then I said I wasn't going to add everyone.
Star, I need you. I know we just came from RPing an orange cat, but I need you to put the brakes on some things here. All right.
First, I'm purple, and I'm not a cat, so I'm fine. Oh, hello.
Andrew, it's he already has his brakes on. He has to release the brake and push on the gas.
Oh, I see. He has to pull the e-brake.
D&D Fragile Frontier. Okay, right. I'm so ready for this. I have never been so prepared. Where my notes are here.
I've never been so prepared. Where?
Excuse me. I'm gonna have to go for a moment. My notes are on the other side of the room.
Oh my god! I've never been so prepared. They said. Oh my god.
Never change, Star. Never change.
Oh, they won't. I know it. All right, there we go.
God, let me go.
Hit this. So I'm going to be playing everyone. I'm going to be playing Litney's character. That is worrying for many reasons because I know how to play a wizard.
It's going to be very worrying because I have zero intentions. Okay, how do I say this? It's going to be really worrying because we're going to have a hyper-competent player in the place of the wizard who's more of an RP player. This is not good.
Yep.
You want to know actually what's funny? I got bored and I actually came up with a viable-ish strategy for Litney to win against Solstice.
You know what? What are we doing right now?
Oh.
We have.
What?
We have to wait 10 minutes. We have to wait 10 minutes for the other guys to be present. Otherwise, we can't really have a session with half the players missing. Like seriously, out of 6 players, we have 3.
Well, I mean, is there gonna be any RP between Solstice or Razzle in the time that we're doing the long rest?
You know what? You three are here. You can talk if you want. Otherwise, we can't really do much of anything. Bear can't start throwing mobs at you guys because
Actually, quick question, Star. Could Dinoc have gone into that room, like before he went back to his sister?
What room?
Here I am.
The side room.
Laviande! Yes.
The break room.
This one? I mean,
Yeah,
there's nothing
this
stopping you. Oh, by the way, Laviande.
Alright,
Laviande.
Mm-hmm.
Since you were the one who investigated the break room rather than the other guys, I would say there's about 50 gold worth of magical ink in there. You might or might not be interested.
Ooh. Yes, I am.
Basically, I'm mostly putting it there just so Litney can actually copy it on spells. Because Litney has
honestly,
money.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll share some with her, but frankly, I'm a part of the Tome Warlock, so I might just hold it for myself.
Important
like a
note for you.
so.
Important note for you also. I have.
Damn it!
Okay.
Just saw it.
Okay.
I just saw the thing you sent me.
Important note for you. Okay. Do you know how I've reduced all magic items cost by 75%? I've also reduced the cost of copying spells by 75%. So now instead of 50 gold per level, it is at base 12.5 gold per level.
Oh, that's interesting, since I also have Intaglio, which allows you to have that.
Yep, it does. It gets half. Don't worry about that. But yeah, basically I was saying, you know what, I might actually just... Intaglio, by the way, doesn't have this cost of making scrolls. Remember that. But yeah, it's
I know,
again,
but I'm not making
I know. It's a full cantrip you invested into to basically reduce the cost of copying stuff down, so I have no issue with you using it for that. So yeah,
So,
Just-
did you
since we're
get all the spell stuff from the break room?
yeah.
oh,
All
and
right, so I won't.
also,
write
can you
that
do me
down.
one favor? Because I just realized there should be some more than books in the break room. Because it does
Mhm.
say a library as well, and you did specifically see you're gonna gather all, gonna look at all the books and all the magical shit. Could you roll me 2d to 3d20?
All right. No
Yes.
modifiers.
No, just for luck.
4, 6, 5.
Okay, cool. You're gonna have to write this. Someone's gonna have to write this down.
I will.
So you find a scroll of whole person.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
You find a scroll of. Is this create or destroy water? Is that a first level? Is that a first level spell?
It is.
Yeah, you find a scroll of
Great
that.
story.
Yeah, you find a scroll of create or destroy water. And the last one, oh, okay, that's interesting. That's a scroll of Flock of Familiars.
Hmm.
So this one's interesting because it is actually still a scroll, so you're gonna need to wait
Yeah,
for
that-
casting time.
Oh, sorry.
So that's
And,
that's an
our-
hour, I
oh,
think, right? Is it an hour to cast Flock of Familiars? Or an hour or 1 minute? I can't remember.
I don't.
Yeah, you look it up, but the problem is the Flock of Familiars has the full casting time.
Lav, just let me know of any that you leave behind. I'll.
Oh no, I'm
Dinox
taking
did
them
it.
all.
Okay.
Unless you want some.
By the way, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but for anyone who cares, our new NPC here, Linda, while being a 7th level sorcerer, has 26 HP, so be careful. She's fragile. Why is she fragile? Because I'm prepared for her to die at any moment. I don't make NPCs who I want to coddle and protect.
I feel as though the only person who'd be able to just straight up see the general health pool of another person would probably be Dinox.
I mean, I'm just letting everyone know, and also, you can just see her. And she is the skinny type. She's con -1 will do. Con -2 will do that to a person. -1, my bad. Con -1. She doesn't look particularly, sturdy.
Right, but you also can't just know the. All right.
I mean, in meta, I'm just letting you all know because it's a very low number.
Okay, in meta.
Like,
yeah, I don't
I'm
need
not,
any
I'm
of
not,
the
I'm not,
skills.
I'm not. No one knows Harris's HP, even though I have that written down too.
That is true.
Because it's an appropriate number for him.
Right. So Lev, I don't need any of the scrolls, but Litney could probably use the scroll of hold person.
Litney? I mean, sure, I'll give it to her. If she doesn't, I don't know. Is that a spell wizards can learn?
Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll probably give it to her.
Yeah. Important note.
She
Yeah,
can.
you'll-
Just because it's a spell scroll doesn't mean that you can learn it unless it's your class. Just the important little bit and tiny bit of note.
Yeah, I know. I'm also gonna give her enough ink so that she can copy it in her spell book.
She'll smile and thank you, but it's odd. She doesn't look like she's entirely there. She's almost distant.
Well, I know. I mean, after what she realized, it's not really surprising. She's probably dissociating a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. There's a, yeah. There's might be something connected to that, but that would require an insight check.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just assuming that she's.
So you gave the whole scroll of hold person to Litney. I'm gonna give that to them. I'm also gonna give them the appropriate amount, which would be what, 12.5 gold?
Well, she also knows Intaglio, so you can have that.
So how much gold would that be? Like around
12.5 divided by 2 equals 6.25.
6.25. Right. So it'd be 2. Okay, yeah, all right. Oh yeah, we got silver and copper. I don't know why I'm like confused about that.
How much ink
Alright.
was it total again? Sorry, DM.
50 gold.
You got 50 gold. Both me and you are splitting 50 gold worth of ink and paper right now.
No. Basically, you got 50, he got 50.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but you said it like
I said it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it wrong. I meant to say it correctly. My brain got it correct. My speech did not, unfortunately.
Okay, so I have 43.5 gold's worth left.
Yes.
No, not 43.5, excuse me. 43.75. There we go.
Yeah.
okay. There's one of
Uh,
Linda's special abilities written down.
Actually, since it's a first level, actually a second level spell, so they'll need 2 hours and what's it called? Fuck. They'll need 2 hours and double the amount, so it's actually 12.5
Oh, okay.
because it's a second level spell.
Well, I can still do that. That means I have 37.25.
All right, sounds
Left.
good. I'm just instead of like, I'm just gonna add the spell because I'll assume that she did that during the long rest because that's something she's capable of.
There we go. This is noted, so I don't forget.
I did not mean to do that. My bad. Why can't I?
Okay, just to all the players, does anybody here know alarm?
No, it doesn't look like it. No,
No one else?
Denock doesn't know it.
And neither does Andrew Solstice or she's not there. Raz is not there, but where are they actually? Both of them. Where are they muted?
Oh, my bad. No, I don't have it.
I mean, I can't.
You could ask Linda.
Ah,
She might have it. I don't know her spells.
does Linda have alarm?
No, I don't.
Ah, dang it. Okay, cool.
Like,
Okay, ceremony. I already have
need
that.
it?
Literally, only we can learn it in this group.
Yeah.
I can learn any ritual spell from any class because I have the Pact of the Tome.
Is
All right.
that a what class is that? Alarm. Is it just
It's
wizards?
abjuration.
No, not school class. Is it just wizards?
Yeah, it's wizard and artificer. I think.
Yeah, she can't.
Artificer rank.
She can't learn it.
Okay, does she have detect magic?
No.
Does anyone else have detect magic?
I know Razzle has detect magic, but that's just always active because of their arcane eyes.
Do you want it?
So,
Basically, don't
Well,
forget, sorcerers can swap out one spell per long rest. And as
I mean, it can wait. It can wait.
okay,
Look, I'm gonna just make this like fast.
as a
What level? Any spell from 1 to 4th level. What ritual spells do you have in this category? Because I can technically learn everything.
I've got ceremony. I've got.
I already have that.
Okay. You know how to marry people? Damn.
Yeah, I'm using it to turn people into pishtacos. The DM allowed it.
yes.
If they're willing, of course.
Huh. All right.
That's how I reproduce. Anyway.
So yeah, I've got ceremony. I don't think I have detect poison and disease.
I don't have that one.
I can get purify food and drink. I can also get
Mhm.
detect magic actually as a cleric.
Mhm.
Augury, gentle riposte, which is always active for me. silence.
Okay, augury, that would be interesting, actually. Gentle repose, maybe. What else do you have?
I can technically get feign death, meld to stone, and water walk.
All right,
But
what
those
do
are-
you have right now?
Right now, I have divination, silence, augury, gentle riposte, and that's it.
Divination, silence, augury, gentle repose. Okay. Give me a second. What level is divination again?
4th level.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Target
so that would
is
take a little too long.
humanoid. Humanoid, I guess. I did not even try to spell that correctly. Damn. I say as I change one letter.
Okay, does anybody here who hears me have detect magic? Because like that's a first level spell, and I mean now. Otherwise, once we can get a proper long rest, I'll bug everyone to teach me every ritual. But until then, I just want something I can learn quickly while we take a short rest.
I just told all the ones you don't need to learn. Speak with animals you don't need to learn either. If that's a ritual. I don't know.
No, I
think
don't
it is.
need that because I touched the stone, so I always speak with animals.
Okay, that's good. That's right. Yeah. Honestly, don't have many other ritual spells on Litney.
Well, okay, I guess I could learn it still because, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it for now, and then when we get some real free time, I'll just annoy the shit out of everybody in the party so that I can acquire
Oh,
this
and
spell under the sun.
obviousness. Litney does have Find Familiar, which is a ritual spell, but I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like we
but
all
I
knew
already
that.
have that one.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
Thank God.
So far,
Thank God she
Guys,
has
but
five
so-
familiar. Otherwise, it'd have been like, where does that rat come from? Explain yourself, Litney.
so far I have, in terms of ritual, I have Identify, Intaglio, Find Familiar, and Unseen Servant.
Litney has Intaglio too. Is actually, I didn't know that was a
Yeah, I
ritual.
know. I'm the one who taught it to her.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that was way back in the day when I originally got the Book of Ancient Secrets. I got 2 rituals for free, so I chose I think Find Familiar. No, I didn't take Find Familiar because I knew she knew it, so I took something else. I think it was maybe in Identify or maybe Unseen Servant. I'm not sure, but anyway, we swapped. We basically swapped spells so that we could both have every kind of everything. And
Sounds good.
and that's when I summoned Emmanuel for the first time.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. All right, copy and paste. Boom! Litney officially. That's okay. That's interesting. Well, copy
If you're curious
that.
about what the hell Emmanuel is, he's a hammerhead bat, just in case, because the first time Bear saw it, he lost his mind wondering what the hell that was.
Done. Awesome. All right, we got a whole person in here. That's gonna be fucking useful. Actually, I'm gonna prepare that shit. Instead of sleep, because I'm gonna be honest, no one's gonna be using fucking sleep here.
I'm very confused.
Wait, shouldn't even.
Hey, could you do me a favor? In Google Sheets, how do I format a cell to be just a number?
Just
Or-
what?
I'll format a cell to be
Google
a
format?
yeah, Google Sheet.
What
What am I doing? I should know how to do this. I do this for work.
I was gonna say, isn't there like an entire like section of like work are based around Google Sheet and using it?
At work, I do this all the time. I just don't know why I can't find the
How?
button. Format cell. You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. Forget I
I
ever
guess
said
it doesn't
this.
matter.
Forget I ever said this. You are just an idiot. I mean, I'm just an idiot.
Here's a question. Would they be resistant to sleep? They're crab people. They're not undead.
The question is, which would be more useful? Hold person, which specifically states you need to be humanoid, or sleep, in which case, yeah, they could have some fey resistances or whatever, but, you know, sleep doesn't really require a save. It just requires the hit points to be low.
Exactly. It's a finisher.
Not entirely. Depends on what level you cast it at.
Well, here's the argument I'll make. It could keep us from
Alright.
having to fight 3 crabs at once.
That is true. So I guess the
So
question
I'll
is,
keep sleep on, you keep hold person.
you got sleep. That's right. So yeah, so Litney will have hold person then.
Okay.
That sounds like a good decision. A good decision. All right, we've got Litney, Zaral all figured out, all situated. Other than that, nothing else really is. I have Dinox just kind of gonna get his long rest. Same with Litney, who's probably gonna be over here in this corner.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. /R1 D 478. Yes.
Do we get a long rest?
So 4 hours. I mean, you guys were resting for how much? 4 hours, right?
Yep, just 4 hours.
Yep. So Dino gets a long rest. Litney gets a long rest. Linda gets a long rest.
Cool. Wait, Linda gets a long rest?
What made you think she's human? Okay, now for her special ability. Okay, what's going on? I tried rolling something into chat. It's not rolling. Oh, is it /R? Okay.
Yeah, it kind of just like gets up.
Okay, right. Let's
Looking
see
around.
her special ability.
There's
What
not
does
a
she?
single
What does she
ritual in this
get?
book.
Oh, okay. What's this?
When the DM says, "What's this?" I don't know, DM. What is it?
Oh, that's an interesting one. More. Okay.
Yeah, we'll kind of like get up, stretch slightly, and then like his like muscles will tense for a second. He'll grit his teeth and go, "Shit, what is going on?" He was gonna use a medicine check on himself, see if he's good. Quick question, Star
Mhm.
and Bear, just eyeballing it. What would I need in order to detect a disease of some kind on myself?
Oh, I should really learn Leomun's tiny hut and Phantom
I
Steed,
don't know.
actually.
Bear, would you say it's
Medicine?
medicine? Probably.
No, yeah, it is medicine. I'm just wondering, like, ballpark, like, you know, how much I'd have to roll on that. Actually, fuck, I'm just gonna roll. Alright. Not great, not terrible.
Oh, I just
12.
realized Phantom Steed is a ritual. I can have a Hones.
I got 22. Is that enough to detect a disease?
I'd say so.
Cool. Dinok realizes his tetanus has progressed. Remember all the way back when he got shot with an arrow, and then you when I pulled it out, and you said roll a con save, and I failed, and then you said you have tetanus. I remembered.
I forgot. So here's the fun thing. Over the once around the time this long rest would be over, you notice Linda reached out into basically just space, just thin air, and there's a ripple, and she pulls out 3 glowing golden cards, and she basically just
There's-
she glances at him, just like, okay, and it just closes them, and just pockets them.
There's a moment where Dinok's eyes were wide for a second there, looking at the cards.
She glances over at you, like, oh yeah, you don't know about them this time, right?
Wait, meld into stone is a ritual?
So, you know the stuff I did? Yeah, I can just do that, but nowhere near as strong. Unless, I get super lucky.
Kind of like tenses his shoulder slightly again and kind of like moves it again and goes, "That's interesting.
Yeah, so
I actually have a
so
couple more questions."
yeah, you want me to keep it simple, or do you want me to go into a bit more detail?
I love details.
Right. So, because the whole, the weave and how that all works.
Yeah.
So I can basically just borrow a spell a caster's gonna cast today, and now I just have 3 random spells. The problem is
I see.
The problem is, even though I know what the spells are, I'm not allowed to pick the spell I'm allowed to use. I can only use one.
What spells did you get access to then?
I cannot say that out loud.
Very well.
All I can tell you is that one of them summons a shadow spawn.
There's a moment where he kind of like looks confused, then looks at them
That-
again, and he kind of just goes and like does the math in his head there, and just goes, "I see."
You don't happen to know Phantom Steed, do you?
No, I don't know any ritual spells.
Oh man.
I don't
Too
believe
bad.
sorcerers can ritual cast to begin with.
Damn
No, they
it.
can't ritual cast, but ritual spells can be cast as not
Yeah.
rituals sometimes.
So yeah, so basically, yeah, I can summon a shadow spawn that I control, which is kind of cool. But we have to see if that card gets, if that's the one that gets picked. Reminder: she can offer 3 cards that someone has to pick.
I see. Interesting. Dinok will like nod at that, listening well to what Linda is stating. He looks like he wants to say something else, but then he'll stop himself and look towards Solstice with another grimace, like his tightening of the muscles. And he'll just go, "Solstice, what would be best? You utilizing your lay on hands ability, or me using a spell slot?"
I am completely out of lay on hands.
Okay.
That doesn't
Oh.
come back on a short rest?
No, but it's a long rest thing.
Long rest as far as I'm aware.
Oh, right. Another convenient thing. Another thing I should tell you about my other ability. So I can stop time for. Well, okay, not like the time, not like the time stop spell, not like the time stop spell, like what I just did earlier. Basically, just enough for you guys to like rest for about an hour and a half or so. But you can't actually do anything when time stopped. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything.
I see.
Basically, what happens is she's got a unique ability called "We Got All the Time in the World," where once per long rest, as an action, she can just give the party a short rest.
Oh, okay.
It's a shame that she can't give us a long rest.
Nah,
He just goes,
it would be cool,
That-
but I've balanced her because. Let's look for transparency. She is using the art of one of my characters who I got to play for a single session. I do not want to make her an actual like full-on DMPC.
So I got a quick question. That ability, Dinok will actually like walk up, a little bit more on the like, what's the word? Curious and inspired side, and asks some questions. What? So she just gives you a short rest and that's it, or are you able to activate abilities that a short rest would normally be able to be that like short rest abilities that would normally be able to be activated?
Basically, she can freeze time, and you can just do things over the what you'd normally do over the course of a short rest.
Oh fuck!
It's just truncated down into. It's just all truncated down into the course of an action, and it cannot affect any other creature.
Enoch will like he's like up at like Linda, and he'll just go that is going to be very very useful.
Yeah, just quick reminder. Okay, I might as well just say it right now. Do not attempt to abuse these powers. Use it for the sake of, oh, over the course of short rest, I want to do X, Y, and Z, rather than, oh, I would like to prepare these attacks. You know?
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking. I'm thinking of the fact that Enoch can use his medic ability to
Yep.
literally make everyone be able to get back up to full.
You can, yes. So just so you know, she just had a long rest. So she's got one use of this.
And actually, an interesting point.
It's especially
I'm
useful
gonna just
because
roll
it's especially
little
useful
check
because
real
we
quick.
do have a warlock.
All right, he's not gonna draw attention to it. Never mind. But yeah, no, he is gonna like use a minute to like get a different spell, and then spend that spell slot to cure himself. I believe it is this. Yeah,
Hey,
he's gonna
DM,
cast.
could you just really quickly tell me what Sarah's AC is?
Sarah, what's your AC?
Sarah?
No, the barbarian. Sarah.
Okay.
The ninja bot's not here yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm double checking. The AC on their sheet says ding 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 ding. 18.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure.
this is super outdated. The one which I have on the sheet. It says 15.
Hmm.
How is it outdated? It's level 7. Okay, yeah, anyway, you guys do what you want to do now. Since we have enough players.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
be
cool
I just felt it was important for you to know that she's got those 2 abilities. And just Linda will only ever tell you one of the 3 card spells. The other 2, she's only allowed to tell you one of them.
All right.
So she might tell you
gonna...
she might tell you about the best, or she might tell you about the worst, or she might tell you about just the most useful one.
Hold on, one.
It's up to you if you want to. If it's
roll.
up to you guys if you want to take the risk of like drawing the gacha.
I see.
It might be useful in the moment. It might not. Pick me
But
up, infinite gacha.
And Enoch is kind of like gonna push through what he has. I don't really have anything I'm really gonna be able to cast that I want to cast here to get rid of that. So Enoch's just gonna have to deal with it. But he's gonna state, all right, I think we should make some plans. However, Linda, we don't know everything that you're capable of. So would you like to inform us a little bit more about what you are and what you're capable of?
Yes, I've already given you quite a bit of rundown. She's just a 7th level sorcerer, divine sorcerer.
Divine Soul.
Divine Soul sorcerer. Basically, she's got the basic stuff. She's got healing word. Other than that, she's got like.
No.
I wish I could read this. Is this Bane? I think she's got Bane. I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I'm looking at what I've written down. Its first level has got to be Bane. She's got Bane, Chaos Bolt, Shield, Healing Word, Invisibility, Misty Step, Counterspell, Haste, Aura Vitality, Sending, Dimension Door, Polymorph.
All right, that's gonna be good.
Yep. Other than that, she's also got some meta magic, and she's got we got all the time in the world. So once short rest, super short rest, emergency, and pick a card, which is 3 random spells. I already rolled for the spells, and she can only tell you what one of them is. So you pick left, right, middle.
All right.
No matter what the spell is, the casting time is 1 action for her. So basically, she will spend her action to offer the nearest player the chance to pull a card, and it's just an interaction for them to pull a card, not even a reaction.
All right. Dinoc will then state, also, Linda, do you have any... You look a little on the weaker side in terms of vitality.
Oh yeah, I'm very brittle.
Damn it. All right. I guess then just try and stay back. I'll try and keep you up as well as everyone else here.
Oh, on the bright side, I don't die very easily. Oh,
Just
I should say
don't
this.
take any risks. That vitality doesn't look...
My condition is basically the my condition is basically the same as Litney's.
Kind of like we'll look over and Litney will kind of like look confused at that, and you'll go, "How so?"
Oh, mechanically, I suppose. Like I don't need to, just like Litney. I don't need to eat, sleep, breathe, drink. 4 hours for me is 8 hours for an all person. I don't.
See.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, just
Alright.
like Litney, I'm not supposed to be here.
I guess that makes sense. It's just
By
odd.
the way, why do you feel so?
comparison.
Do you feel comfortable being on the sacrificial table?
Not particularly, but
I mean,
know.
on in the center, it just feels like you're asking. It's just strikes a weird picture. It's like you're just asking the crowd god to just like shoot lasers at you.
I haven't asked anyone to do that yet. But he kind of look up at the like statue and he goes, "I should probably like move out of the way." You know?
Don't worry, he doesn't shoot lasers until people start the ritual.
I thought so. Not.
Although one
Lad,
time,
is there a
although
reason why
one
you're
time one of the
making
claws was
attack?
loose and just fell and broke my leg. That hurt a lot. By the way, as she says that, Enoch, you notice that one of the claws of this crab do look a bit loose.
Like, look at it. Look at Linda. Look at the crab thing. Look at Linda and just goes, "All right." It just like doesn't really know where to like go from there. Litney will actually walk up and hand them their ring and go and we'll say like under their breath, "Try and stay safe." And we'll give them the ring as well as no, that's it. They're gonna give them just the ring.
What does the ring do again?
It changes their con to +2, 14.
Oh my god! Oh,
Enoch will look surprised at that action
hold up
before
1 second. 7 times 3 is... They have 21 and their health almost doubled.
me and Litney talked about that.
From 20
And,
to 47, it's like, oh wow! I didn't expect that. I mean,
yeah, Litney is gonna kind of like just try and stay safe, and we'll like move over, kind of like there's a quick glare over to Dinoc, who looks confused, and then they'll like make their way back over to the other side, and say, "We're going to plan." And Diana will go, "Yeah, we'll start planning. What do you guys think we should start with? I know we have some of Litney's undead. Linda has a few interesting utility spells along with that twinned haste, and Razzle, that puppet act situation might be pretty useful. The question is, what do we want to go in with first?" Kind of like walk up.
Solstice will say that she thinks that it would be best to put haste on the barbarian on herself.
And he goes, "Can't fault that. What about in terms of starting? I believe we should get our goals absolutely ironed out. Our
Continues to
goal,
hold that puppet.
we'll touch on that in a second, but our goal as of right now is to stop the ritual, correct?
Correct.
Right. Well, considering the fact that these crabs have yet to be slouches and have been quite capable in the combat field, say we do a stealth mission of sorts to possibly destroy the ritual and then kill him?
Honestly, I have nothing against that.
All right. Well, since we'll be doing some stealth, Razzle, what do you think we should do for this?
I just got this new spell. Obviously, we send this indestructible thing that cannot be killed in to be our eyes, find out what the fuck's going in there, and make a plan once we know.
All right. I think that's a good idea.
No? Yeah?
After we use the puppet to see, should we also use the puppet as a distraction so that we can get in and disrupt the ritual?
I
'Cause we
am
do know that
not
they're doing
sure
a ritual.
about that. I feel like we'd have a better chance with a surprise attack.
Hmm.
If
All
they
right,
see
then what do
the
we have
big
for a
huge
surprise?
puppet, they're gonna know that there's people here.
So you want the puppet to be invisible?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know. By the
Ignoring
way,
the
Sarah
obvious.
and Sarah will also point out, I also, when it comes to stealth mission, do have phosphor to trace.
That could be useful, especially given the current objective. So, question. In terms of surprise, we are going for the ritual or the person? Which is it?
The ritual. Because if the
The ritual.
ritual's messed up, that gives us more time. And if things go bad, we can leave.
I have Dispel Magic, which can be used to disrupt any magical rituals, as well as anything else to helpfully destroy and break whatever things that are there. So, if we can do that, I believe me, Saris, and Razzle going in, Razzle using the puppet to scout just for a little bit, and then the rest barging in to get a surprise round after we destroy the ritual. Sound like a good plan?
Can't complain.
Any
Yes.
extra ideas to add to this? I don't know all of your capabilities. I've only met some of you.
Well, this is more of a case if things go south, and we'll probably end up using it anyway. But me and Sarah have something planned when push comes to shove, and we actually have to do some real fighting.
Tina like raises an eyebrow at that, and he goes, "Oh, do tell."
Don't worry, I'm keeping it a surprise for now. Don't worry, you're gonna love it.
I don't do well with surprises. Both you and Sarah haven't exactly inspired much.
Oh, is it the one where
hope.
you turn into a giant worm?
Don't spoil. I know he doesn't like surprises, but that makes it even better.
That one's my second favorite.
I don't know what you were
Worm?
planning to say, but just in case it's actually what I'm planning to do. And also, don't worry, Dinok. I know I'm sounding suspicious, and I am being suspicious, but I can promise you, we're not going to cause any disturbances until it's already too late. And at that point, it probably won't be our fault. It will already be too late, and everything will... and it will be time to fight regardless. And then that's when we'll unleash it.
Wait, Dinok, you can hear heartbeats. What's your passive perception again?
22.
Noted.
Okay.
Oh, and just so the DM and the monster DM is aware, Solstice is actively trying to listen, using her ears to listen for anything. So if
I
you
have
need
a
me to
question
make-
for you.
Yep.
Can you listen to mumblings through 120 feet of solid stone?
Oh, they're mumbling through 100 feet and stuff. Ooh.
Well,
Enoch
I
might,
have ver-
but probably not.
If that could help, Solstice.
I have extremely sensitive ears currently, so
Yeah, and
My
also I'm
point is,
casting
it's-
all Hunter sense on you.
You can't
You-
physically. There
It's
is
up
too
to
much
the
shit in the way.
All right. Well, either way, Lev, I want you to roll a persuasion check
Just
or deception,
by the
either
way,
or.
I just want to point out. I just want to say, Linda's searching her pockets. She may not find anything.
All right.
Well, that's a really shit roll.
No.
Dinok will just kind of
the
like go.
answer's no.
Dinok will just go. Can't exactly stop you, so whatever. I guess we'll get
Don't
there.
worry, I guarantee you it will not go wrong.
He just
Or at
kind of
least-
ignores you on that part. You maybe rolled a little higher, he might listen to you there, but unfortunately, no.
Well, I don't need
Every
your
other
consent
moment-
anyway. It's between me and Sarah.
Yeah, I know. That's what he says. He can't really stop you.
It's like that one shitty myth of consent. I consent, and then there's Jesus. I don't. Is there somebody you forgot to ask? Dude, Jesus, fuck out my bedroom. I don't want you here in the first place.
Well, on the flip side, Dinok will just go, all right then, let's he'll kind of like trying to shake himself a little loose, kind of tensing at like the shoulder slightly before
That is a nice fucking snap, crackle, and pop of whatever soda can you just cracked open.
Oh, that's thank you. That's actually not from my soundboard. That one's from real life. And
I
if
know.
you're curious, it's Luke Cola, which is an off-brand Coca-Cola from Intermarché.
That explains why I didn't recognize it.
So yeah, Dinok will go. Should we begin now then? Time is
Yeah.
In a moment. I might have something. She pulls out something that looks like a lottery ticket. It's like, oh, this one's the loser from like 2 years in the future. That's really sad. She throws that away. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Linda,
That one's from a specific timeline. Hold up.
Linda, you gotta stop referencing the future and fate. You keep
I found it
digging holes.
here, and I found it here. She pulls out a ring. This one's a bit broken, but who wants it?
There's a ring.
Yeah. So basically,
All right.
you can put about 3 levels of ring. You can store about 3 levels of spell in it. And that's it's basically like the ring of spell storing, except it doesn't need attunement and it's broken also. So it's 23 levels, not 5.
I sounds good. He'll take it.
I mean, she's offering it to anyone in the party who wants it. So
Well, I mean, she should either give it to me or Solstice, because we're the two who have the least spell slots out of everyone. So, are there already spells in there?
I don't think so.
she's gonna
He'll like use an
she's,
Arcana check.
yeah, she's just gonna look inside and be like, hold up, wait, I can check. Yeah, fly.
No, I'm not gonna need that.
I mean, you can
Okay,
just
look, whoever wants it can take it.
you can just get rid of it. It's not like it's not like it's
I'll-
permanent. It's
Yeah, but I
I'll-
have to expand the spell slot I have now in order to have them later. It would be useful with more prep time, but we don't. That's exactly what we don't have right now. So
Could I take it?
You know what? Hold
Then-
up. I don't mind.
yeah,
Shit,
sure,
I
go
need to roll
ahead.
for that.
Hold up. If you guys are okay, you're gonna okay. If you guys are okay, I don't mind if you guys talked and she pulled this out before the 4 hours. So Lavi and they can still have a short rest after this.
All right.
All right, cool. In that case, can I take it? Do you not mind?
I just want you guys as a party to like make the decision without like time pressure on the side.
Dinak
Can
will
I-
just go. I kind of want it, but sure.
I'll give it back to you later. I promise. For once,
Alright.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna use it normally.
Thank
I'd
you.
just like to quickly state something.
Yes.
Yeah.
To anyone who has a passive of like 16 or higher
Me.
and are paying attention,
Me. Sorry,
you just
I got very excited there.
very, very subtly felt the building shake a bit.
Oh shit! I'm gonna store one conjure plants, one
here's one issue
greater
with-
invisibility,
here's one
and
issue.
one shadow of moil.
Here's one issue with you.
Wait.
Wait, no, true 3 level total combined, not 4.
Oh, sorry, my bad. In that
Oh.
case, I'm gonna store one conjure plants in there.
Okay. It's also a matter of aren't all of your spell slots 4th level? Yeah,
Oh,
you'd have to if you'd have to. You can't put a 4th level in that, but you can put a 3rd level in below. Just make sure you don't upcast it to the 4th level.
So it can really
she
only
takes
be
the
used by
ring,
Dinak
like
here.
blue screens for a second. Say, ah, shit. Okay, have it. She gives it back to
Alright.
Dinok.
Or
Dinak
Litney.
will. Well, here's an interesting thing. Dinak will store Revivify.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's great, actually.
Oh, that makes sense actually. That means you can just give it to someone who doesn't have it.
Yeah. And
I'm
he'll
assuming the
like.
next words out of your mouth are, and then hands it to Litney.
Well, an interesting point. Dinak will put the ring on. He'll concentrate, speaking a very complicated prayer to Kellamvor, and it'll glow very brightly. And then once it's done, he'll hold out his hand, making sure the spell went through, and he'll nod to himself, and he'll go, "All right, if anyone dies, and I'm not there, take this off my corpse in the battle. Well, we can
Ah,
distribute
don't be
this at a later
negative.
time." Well,
You're probably not gonna die.
I haven't exactly had good luck, so let's prepare for not good luck.
I mean,
Quick question,
I-
just for later. Do you need to breathe or not?
We have good luck right now. I mean, I'm not gonna explain it because I can't. But we have not horrible luck.
Right. Anyways, so just take this off my corpse if I die and bring me back in the combat. Other than that, I will be keeping this because, well, it is an extra resurrection that will be useful.
You expend
Alright,
the
well-
diamonds, right?
Yes.
Good.
I
All
kinda
right,
have
well,
to.
everyone, I think we should probably move. Now is on account of the very small earthquake that just fucking happened. Unless that's a
Yeah.
common occurrence in the region.
Yeah, I felt it too. Let's make our move.
All right,
And,
you go first. Take point.
Has
make his way
everyone
over.
has temp HP been distributed to everyone?
I think so. Let me check.
Scroll.
Yes, I do have it.
By the way, just so you know, Litney, I think Denoc, and
BRB.
Linda have how many people can it be? How many is it? I forgot. Hold on, let me take a look. Look, where are you? Litney, there you are, found you.
Razzle.
Yeah. What?
How good's your passive?
My passive is not
6.
my strong suit. Give me a second.
Passive
So it's
perception.
Denoc,
That's
Linda,
what I'm looking up. Give me a second. My passive
Razzle.
perception is that's passive 14.
Yeah, you can see it then.
Oh,
You
fuck.
see
Before anything else, Razzle, you were the one also given temp HP.
Fair.
How much
Down
temp HP does
here.
he have?
Yeah.
How much temp HP does Razzle have? Does everyone have?
It's 14.
Sorry, I'm back.
14 for
How
everyone.
many?
Got it.
14 for everyone, basically.
Not Sarah's, right?
Oh,
Double
okay.
checking.
Not Sarah's, yeah, not Sarah's.
Okay.
What's out there?
Lavi and
you
Diesel
see a
find his hat.
very bloodied large crab enter.
All right,
Oh,
first,
son of a bitch.
Bear. I will state before we. There was one thing Denoc was gonna do. Razzle kind of teleport. Because Denoc would have like walked up to like here or
Wanted to
whatever,
fucking
but
Yeah,
scout.
me too.
because we're all moving the same way, but he would have casted. I was gonna say he was gonna cast Decompose on these two as he walked by.
I would like to state, when these two decompose, it is far more sludgy than the rat than you were expecting.
All right. But as he like walks up, he kind of stays away from the undead and pays for it because he realizes down here
Wait,
that there is a beast
really quickly, is Password or Trace?
What?
Password or
Pass that
Trace
trace?
is not a. Okay, unless someone asked for it, he wouldn't use Password or Trace.
What?
Okay, so when you say he's very, very bloody, is he like bloody to the point where he could die from 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage?
Just
four, sorry?
barely no. There is large gashes of scorched flesh, blatantly visible past the heavily shattered exterior shell.
Sacred Flame.
I'm just so tired of these motherfucking crabs.
Alright.
Hold up.
Denoc
Also,
Denoc just
to anyone who
sees
perceived
it.
this crab, to anyone who can perceive this crab, you do get surprise round on it.
I would like to state, Denoc kind of just looks at it, and his eyes kind of fill with radiant fire as he just points and fucking. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, let me just bring up his sheet, because I forgot to
Oh,
fucking grab it.
Yes, advantage. Sorry, I forgot the surprise, so I technically have advantage. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Technically, I would say Denoc got off the attack first, and then your attack comes in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Just want to let
rolling
you know.
twice.
Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
It passed
Can't
the
wait.
dex save.
Sorry, what was the dex save?
19. A nat 20 minus 1.
You motherfucker. Takes no damage.
All right. I rolled
You
with my
should.
advantage. I rolled 23
You
on
should have
premise.
been an evocation wizard, bitch.
No. I should have been a cleric.
I'm
I should've
assuming
been
a
a different
23
cleric.
probably hits.
Oh, that absolutely hits.
Alright. 11 acid damage.
You quite literally meet its HP. And it does.
Okay,
It
so
had
you know
11
that
health.
scene in
So-
this show, I don't remember, but
Okay.
where Dr. Phosphorus gives the double bird and then just through a tank? I'm kind of
Yes.
picturing something like that.
I would just like to state the
Like
crabs
crab.
won, barely.
Sick of crabs.
That
Barely.
fire element
Anyway.
was fucking dead.
Time to go with what the plan was. I put the puppet on the ground and start using the
Alright,
puppet.
okay.
Razzle, Razzle.
string.
Hold on, Razzle. And he'll like walk up. Why is Litney over there? Hold on. Litney like kind of like moving around to this side as he like kind of like moves forward. There's a moment where all the undead kind of just turn towards him at once, and he kind of like stops moving. And like there's a moment of like tensity, you know, where all the zombies kind of just like glare almost at him, and
Also,
Dinak
keep
looks
your
over at
fucking back,
Litney, and Litney just kind of like leave him, and he'll and they kind of like get back slightly, and he kind of like goes, all right. He'll walk forward then up to Razzle.
If these were hostile, you would have just triggered every attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I will state there is a moment where Dinak is very uncomfortable and suspicious almost. He's like there's like he's on edge.
Okay.
You know?
Which is fair.
Get this roll ready. Okay, and
Also, Starlight, why are there two of you?
By the way, Razzle.
What do you mean, me?
Yeah.
Dinak will
one
go.
over.
Oh,
Hold on, Razzle.
Don't worry about
before
that.
Before you do that, he puts his his like gloved hand on your shoulder and
Mhm.
speaks celestial, and then ends it with "By Kelimvor, let you be guided," and he casts guidance on you.
doesn't matter. That was an advantage stealth roll.
That's cool. Add a D4.
It's already like okay. It's 24.
Motherfucker, you! Why should you hold back?
26. We're sending the puppet in.
Sounds good.
Alright.
We crack the door enough that Razzle can see inside of the
By the way,
hallway.
I'd like to say the door's fucking gone. You're standing on the door.
Oh,
Razzle
Because
is
last
going to
session,
hide behind
when
this
two
corner.
crabs
yeah, here.
bursted through here, the doors got knocked down.
Yep. Okay, got it. Razzle is just looking down the hallway, keeping eye contact with the puppet. Or, well, keeping their eye on the puppet. The puppet's just walking. Well, this is a first. Start revealing what the puppet sees.
Alright.
Also, I thought we couldn't see in there because of the doors. I'm a little confused at what the fuck you mean, but all right.
That's
Oh,
why I thought there was doors.
that's the end of the
You couldn't
map.
see down the fucking hallway.
That's the end of the
Oh,
map.
that's the end of the map. All right.
He proceeds down the hallway. Now, if I remember how far this goes, this is this
Oh.
spell can last about 30 feet.
Map? Oh,
Which means I can get Cicero about
Don't
where's Cicero?
don't touch this. Alright.
About there.
So, Star, if you'd like to describe what Cicero sees, or if you'd rather me just bring the party down here.
you know what?
Well, the party
She's
view.
not looking through Cicero's eyes. So let's describe what
He's
Cicero.
going to have to come back and tell us.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Finally, we're using this map. How many months has it been since I
Yay.
made this map?
Too many.
Months. We've all grown old. Old. We're old now.
I know it was almost a year ago, because I remember making this map when I was a
Come
year
on.
younger.
So,
The details, man.
as you walk down the corridor, it seems to go on and almost in a straight line, except Cicero with his ancient experience and old man knowledge knows that he's actually walking a slightly curved area, and there's some kind of
Also, no tabletop simulator start.
Fuck off! I forgot. Okay,
For an hour.
it wasn't relevant.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Listen, Cicero walks forward. The tunnel curves. Although there seems to be
Gotcha.
some architectural tricks to make it feel like you're going in a straight line, even though it's a pretty sharp curve.
Yep.
And eventually, you see a few doors off to the left, off to the right. They all seem to be kind of sealed away. They're all dusty.
see?
More so rubble falling out of them.
Some of them are broken. Some of them are just like the door seems locked and just ancient, and there's no really looking in because they're just kind of.
Mhm.
There are rooms that may as well not exist unless you decide to go out of your way to go into them. Because you know where you
So-
want to go is straight ahead, where you start to see a carpet.
Can I see this on the map?
No.
I'd like to say we had to split the map in 2 parts.
There's a second map.
Oh. So, okay, cool.
There's a set there. If you want to see what's on this side of the map, this is not the way. Okay, if you want to see what's
Can
on
you
the
show the way?
if you want to see what's on the right side of the map, you have to go to the right. That's all I'm
I
saying.
can't move the undead.
'Cause they're not
It's a
yours.
long ass hallway.
Okay, cool. So yeah, anyway, move forward. There's this blue carpet that's on a blue oversaturated kind of ratty carpet that's on the ground, and you're just walking on it. And this passageway eventually expands.
Okay.
Like at first, the passage becomes like a pretty big passage, just like it's twice as tall, it's wide. You could walk like maybe 4 people, like at least easily 5 people side by side. Before it expands into a room. Well, I say a room, perhaps a hall is more accurate. It's a fairly large hall with like stairs left and right leading to like upper floors, like balconies overlooking everything. It reminds me more like a place where human nobles would have balls and stuff. And well, as you look forward, in the middle of this ball, quote unquote, our friends, quote unquote. At the very end is a okay, let me explain first at the very end. The very end, what you see is 2 giant windows that seem to go from floor to ceiling, at least 40 feet tall, and light seems to be trailing in, but you're not sure from where because all of this is underground. You're sure as hell didn't see windows. Sure as hell you didn't see windows on the outside of the tower. And the tower is in a mountain. So you don't know where light will be coming in from. Bear, do you want to describe some of the friends?
I
Sure.
love friends.
There are 4 rather large blue crabs. 4 humanoid looking with large crab claw, the right arm. 2 of those 4 look fancier for lack of word. There is a large, imposing crab-like creature which cuts a rather mean jib and looks like it could probably mollywop an elephant easily. And then just past him and just past the rather large crab is what looks to be just a normal-ish human.
Right. Is that everything?
You can make a perception check if you want.
I have a poor choice of this because I'm stuck with Razzle's perception and not the perception of this fucking puppet.
You want to know what's funny? In both
What?
cases, you get guidance.
Does guidance last that
That
long?
doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I mean it's concentration, and
Man,
he's
I should
also
have I should
casting it
have
over
cast
and over
a
again.
hunter sense on you, but
How
well,
long?
you
How
rolled pretty
got a
well.
long? How long does guidance last for?
It's concentration up to a minute, and also he can cast it again. It's a cantrip.
I don't
Yep,
think
so
you can.
it'll-
I don't think you can cast it a second time on the puppet.
Well, he wasn't casting on the puppet; he was casting on a Razzle.
Great, because Razzle's not seeing shit.
Yeah. Either
Oh,
way,
Razzle,
it's like 18.
whatever.
But he's saying the puppet, then he's bringing the puppet back and then hearing from the puppet.
And then he
Alright,
would have casted it on the
18.
puppet then.
The puppet,
But, you know.
unfortunately,
Alright,
took more than a
18.
minute to get here.
Taking slow ass fucking walk.
Oh yeah, he's got really
They also-
really long
finally
legs.
Oh, there you are!
Ninja boy,
Yes!
hello! Congratulations,
go.
They
you're
can
here
also
before.
see-
You're here before the new form has to be
Yeah.
revealed.
Guys, I'm trying to...
Thank God. I was so distraught at the idea of having to do this alone. I just really wanted you to be there.
I mean, with how slow this is taking, we may not be doing it today. We may just be scouting.
Oh my God, if I don't get to show it before the end of the session, I am going to shit on my desk, I swear to
45
God.
minutes left, jackass.
Well,
Let's continue.
That's your desk, not mine. I don't give a shit.
On the sides of the
It's
room,
the
on the
principle of the
balconies,
thing.
Quiet.
the puppet also notes, with that perception check, 2 more groups of rather hidden humanoid crab-like people.
You say groups. That implies it's more than 2 crabs.
Is 2 on each side.
So that is 8 basic crabs, the one in the front, and the human fucker.
Yeah, also 4 rather large crabs.
Wait, okay, so there's 8
What?
scrubs, 4 large, 1 big one, and the human.
Yep.
Yeah, we could have taken this without a long rest.
Okay,
This is
the
why I
human is
wish I could
definitely
see the
my target.
goddamn map.
Yeah, which of these people could you possibly be targeting?
As he comes back as fast as those little legs could carry him. Not to say he's running, he's just walking. He returns to the group and goes, "Okay,
Speedwalk.
so let me tell you how this one goes. Long ass hallway, whatever the ritual banquet hall room is, and then within it you have 4 basic ones on the ground, 4 big crabs after them. The big boss crab, I'm imagining. 4 crabs, 2 on each sides of the balcony. But in the back, there's a human. And
I would also
honestly,
like to state there
that
is a
might be the most
lot.
imposing one of the group.
There is a metric fuck ton of magic around him.
Not to mention it's bathing in so much arcane energy that I almost felt something through this thick porcelain shell.
That's really worrying. All right. Well, looks like we are in quite the
If you want
difficult
my
situation.
opinion, that human might be the most important one. Be it a threat or just of significance.
Was
Agreed
there
on
like a
that front.
pentagram somewhere on the floor, or
Other than that, the big crab might be something notable. I know it's quite often that pathetic species such as yourself often get a little disheartened when the biggest warrior goes down.
What about like a ritual of some sort? There was nothing?
What part of there is arcane energy out the ass did you not understand?
I understood it perfectly, but no ritual circle.
No, it's not that kind of ritual. It's like they're having a
Odd.
church congregation.
It's an altar.
Wait, so there was an altar. Is
The entire place is an altar.
right. My question is, there's a thing Enoch is trying to figure out what he should cast a spell magic on. Should he cast a spell magic on the person, or should he cast it on the fucking altar? That's what he's asking here.
With my 18, could Cicero tell who the fuck's doing magic shit?
The human in the back.
The human.
That's really worrying. By the way, Star, I cannot move these undead.
I wish I could help you. Let me
Don't
attempt to help
worry.
you. Hey,
I'll be moving them for you.
to be fair, it doesn't matter.
Can you move them all around?
Okay, to be fair, they don't matter because they're gonna get deleted anyway. You're gonna put them down again in the new map, and when you do that, I'll make sure that they're assigned to you.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
sounds
just
good.
say they've already went through.
Oh,
Or
are you,
are beginning to
Very
go
well.
through.
can you just copy paste them? Or you
It's not hard.
Anyways, so Enoch will just go, all right, so given how many of them there are, we're still going with the stealth?
Well,
We could,
Razzle's
but I
thinking.
think
I
Once-
could.
Before anything else, give me 1 second.
Now-
Let me just control this by. Wait, don't. Okay, fine.
Razzle pulls out their blast of scroll. Wall of fire.
Okay. Dude, can you
That's
stop
gonna
for a
be
I
really
second?
cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Not you. Bear, can you stop for a second?
Okay.
Let me give this control to Denoch.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
So
So
Enoch has a thing he's going to mention. He's going to go, right, but we are going in quietly, right? If we
Right.
are, we're going to need some illusion magic. Does anyone have any invisibility
Me.
or anything?
I can make. I'm very stealthy to begin with, and I can climb on walls. And I also have an interdimensional space in my stomach.
Wait
So
a
if you all get inside my mouth, I can just sneak over
Razzle-
there.
I
Razzle
want to
has
go
an
in the
idea.
mount.
Razzle has a good idea. You know what I
Wait,
still have?
Linda.
Listen, have you been inside? It's really cool. I mean, really warm.
I
It's
have
really awesome.
one
I
final
don't know how I feel
level
about this.
3 spell.
Oh,
I can cast Major Image. I seen what the crab looks like.
I don't.
Major,
Didn't you say it was massive?
major image?
It was
is-
like.
major image. Isn't that like 3x3? Am I
I
mistaken?
don't think it'd be big enough.
Aw. I mean, I cast that big ass dragon thing the last time.
I think wasn't that ancient dragon a 3x3?
No? Hold on. Let me look at the details.
Isn't a
Speaking from
Right.
someone
uh,
who's summoned some.
an adult dragon?
Speaking from
is
someone-
3x3, it's 20-foot cube.
Yeah. So 20-foot cube is 4x4.
That's 4.
So 4x4 was enough for an ancient dragon. Well, you know,
Right.
Oh my god, I have a great idea.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna ask
Hold up.
Cicero, was there
Okay.
something that looked vaguely like a statue of a guy or something somewhere near the guy in the back?
two things.
No.
Wait.
Ah, dang it.
What do you mean? There. Look at those
Oh,
two
yeah,
things.
but
They're
good point, actually.
two giant statues.
Bruh.
Yeah, fair.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It takes 1 minute to cast. Forget about it.
All right, Diana was gonna say something. It's like the point isn't that we just need to disrupt the ritual, and then we can ambush them. That's the point here.
That's what
So
I'm
All
Alright,
right,
saying.
look. Here's what I
can
take.
cause a
I'm gonna
distraction.
take Sarah with me, and I'm going to drop from above on the guy on the front. You guys, you can probably just. Here's the idea: we go in quiet and go out with a bang.
My problem with your idea, Razzle, is speaking from someone who's summoned something. It's you sort of know when you've summoned it.
Well, here's the
You're gonna
thing.
know instantly that it's
I
a
never
distraction.
said I
an
was
illusion.
gonna make it look like they summoned it.
But they're crab people. They're
Use the
literally.
Razzle's gonna use prestidigitation. Oh, wait, I'd have that, right?
I have a better idea. Why don't we
Okay.
have an illusion of the dragon?
Why would we send the dragon in? Besides, here's my idea. You know, whenever deity can sometimes present themselves. They do that kind of wishy-washy, I'm not here ghost thing.
It's a little bit more than that, but yeah.
I'm gonna make one of those appear in the middle of the ritual, but before I do that, she picks up Cicero. I'm gonna send him out to one of the corners and have him talk.
I think that's a good distraction.
As the voice of
However,
the crab.
they're already distracted with the ritual.
They'll be more distracted when the fucking god they're trying to summon basically astral projects himself in the center of the room.
I feel as though they'd know, Razzle. Like, very quickly. We
Fair,
have to-
but they
I
won't know it's
mean,
us.
I mean, you
The whole
know,
point is that
I'm
you know,
gonna ask,
it
Right.
might buy you a minute. It might buy you like at least 3 minutes. They did fall
Hey,
for it.
Cicero,
They did
is
fall for it
anybody in
once.
that room looking up? Is anybody in that room looking up?
What?
I'm asking Cicero if anybody in that room was looking up.
Fuck no, they're looking at the ritual.
Alright, and the ritual is not like any sort of verticality, right?
No.
Alright,
It's
so
like,
the ceiling's
once
safe.
again,
I
being
don't-
in church. They're looking at the fucker in the front.
I don't know if I need to remind you, but someone here has the summon Mabel card. I don't remember who.
It's
Right.
Solstice.
Solstice.
We're trying to do this by ourselves. We'll summon it if we need it.
Let's just.
The more time passes, the least chances I have to do the thing I want, so...
My point is, if we're gonna use an illusion, we shouldn't do it of their god, we should do it of something that they'd actually be worried about.
Alright.
Yeah, like a giant octopus.
All right.
Octopus, the dragon that's in control of this temple. There's a lot of options we have
So
here.
make an illusionary Ryu. Gotcha.
Alright, just
Good
quick
work.
question. Quick question, just DM. How much, what does it take for me to spit out someone?
Speed out?
That's that's a question for Star.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, like, let's say Sarah got into my interdimensional space. If I was to hawk her back out, how much
I would honestly say it'd be a full action if you're gonna spit on an entire person.
yeah,
shit.
it's basically like pulling something out of a bag of holding, and that
You know,
takes an action.
You could always ask Linda to get hasted, and that would take one action, and you'd have a second action.
Oh, that would be great, actually. And it would be my action or her action?
All right.
Who?
The action of the
Executive
person I'm speaking out.
No, the person who's being spit out is not involved in any way, shape, or form.
Alright, cool. Okay, then, okay, here's the plan. I'm going by the ceiling, you're distracting them however you damn want. In fact, I have this figurine. She will pull out distraction.
I remember giving you that item fucking ages ago.
Oh my! I remember never drawing out of it, despite
Yeah,
the fact of being.
and,
I was told many times.
She's a short stack, half gnoll, half goblin, and she will tell you the word, and she will give it to Solstice, sure. And she goes, okay, you can use that or whatever else you want. I'm going up in the ceiling. Sarah, get in my mouth, and Linda, haste me.
Cool. So
What did you give her?
it's an item that
I
if you-
gave you. Just I have the distraction sheet in my stuff, recently updated. Just give her access to that, and it's like a figurine of wondrous power.
Laviandi's kids distraction. I'm just gonna.
So Linda's gonna cast haste on Sarah and Lavianda. Me, Razzle, and Sarah's are all gonna try and sneak our way in. Then Dinok is gonna attempt to destroy the magic that is
Kubon,
communing the
you've been
thing
given control over
while
distraction.
we do a distraction. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Overarching
Mhm.
idea? All people are okay with this?
Yes.
All right, break on
Yep.
3. Let's go.
Actually, I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself just to make extra sure.
That works. So Sarah's is going to cast Pass Trace to help us like stealth better.
Yep, he will absolutely do
don't get
that. I'm
noticed.
gonna mark up a spell slot. Okay.
All right.
Do we
Razzle?
have
Sarah, you know
neutral-
the plan. You're fine with it, right, Sarah?
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, we're
Wait,
gonna get the
does
drop.
a token?
Ability is
The
group,
sheet
right?
doesn't have a token, does it?
Don't worry, I'm taking care of it right now.
For
Oh.
information, by the way, there are 3 groups. There's Denoc, Razzle, Ceres, and Solstice.
For information.
Then there's
Yes.
hold on. Then there's Sarah and Levianda, who are going to be going up on the ceiling, and then Litney's with the undead and Linda are going to be all the way at the back, rushing in once shit hits the fan. That's kind of the situation we're going for. No
Yes.
objection? Good. Let's go.
Yep. Let's do this. Let's do this already. I've been waiting months for this.
Where's the map, dear map gods?
Alright. I have hidden the enemies as you're going to position yourselves on that primary like floor area, that right where the undead are, before I reveal everything.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Linda.
First of all, we did see everything, right? So why is it hidden?
No, it's just I guess to avoid metagame because.
Yeah.
How we can
You
see
know
it?
what's in the room, you don't know where it is.
Because you heard a description.
Why
Right,
am
okay.
why is Solstice so fucking tiny?
Oh, he's tiny. She's tiny. She's Tinkerbell.
I have no. Solstice, I have no clue.
Don't worry about it. It's just just
No, Liddy.
Also Lavian.
No, Tina.
Linda and Ceres. Linda and
it's
Ceres.
the invasion of the small men.
Sarah, you're not on the
Small.
map right now. You're in my mouth.
All right, Linda. Lev, you're going to like the side,
right,
correct?
right,
You're
right.
going on the
No,
ceiling.
I'm not going at the side. I'm going straight up on the ceiling. I
That's
can
right.
work.
To
I
get
can.
up onto the ceiling, you need to go to the side, right?
Razzle's
Oh,
tiny.
It's like get on a wall.
Why am I so small?
No, just literal on the literal ceiling. Is there not like a roof or
Oh,
something?
from
made the
the
token.
hallway.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
80 feet up ish.
All right, that kind of works. So this is Denoc. Everyone who's with Denoc, go to
like a
Denoc.
marker or something so that you guys remember.
Sarah's, Razzle, Solstice, around Denoc.
Yeah, okay. Quick note for Combine Harvester. When you guys are attacking, just use your own sheets. The Combine Harvester sheet is mostly just if it is attacked.
Well, I
Alright.
put the stats of the special stats of the Brick of Extreme Violence in the Combine Harvester
Yeah,
because there's
I'm-
so many modifiers attached to it. So you know.
So many modifiers. It's just a +2 now.
Well, yeah, there's the +2, but there's also my charisma for the damage modifier.
Oh yeah. So again, you do
Alright.
the however you guys are comfortable with it. Just remember the rules. The
Alright,
rules are complicated.
everybody get where you want to be.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Sarah's
Yeah.
is with Denoc, Star,
We have some-
and Razzle. Are you gonna join Denoc? Because we're stealthing together.
I'm just hiding behind you guys.
Sarah's is
Alright,
here, and
Sarah's-
I'm gonna
Linda
be
is.
100% honest. Stealth is not a viable option in this fight.
We have a +10 along with a lot of other things that we literally casted to prepare this.
Yeah. The one issue
Fair.
is you can't stealth in front of someone. I guess is the main issue which she's saying.
That we don't
Yeah.
need to, because the thing is, they're all concentrated on the ritual. That's the entire point.
So, is everybody done positioning themselves?
Yep.
I mean, do we not roll a stealth check?
I've been
You can roll
stealth.
stealth, and then I'll drop the fog.
All right. Because
Alright,
I
cool.
still don't think that they should be able to hear us if we're doing all this stuff. Because greater invisibility, pass without trace, hyper stealth, and planning for all this. You know.
Also, I'd like to point out we should know where they are, shouldn't we?
Well, yeah, we got to stealth first, then we get to see them. Because we don't.
Well,
we're not,
I mean, considering everything that stacks, can I just like roll advantage with advantage 3 times and take the highest number I get?
Razzle, we were told where everyone is. Now we're gonna see it if we can get into the
because,
room
you
with
know,
with
it
being
basically
stealthy.
it's a matter of in the time between when Cicero came back and right now, is everyone in the exact same position or not?
That's fair.
Yeah.
At
At least you have all the information on who is here. You know?
All right, this is Denox stealth 25.
All right.
Because I'm riding Stefano, can I use Stefano stealth?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just get the stealth rolls out real quick, please. For the love of God, this is already gonna take a while.
We're sneaking. All right, this is the.
Okay, right. Let's take a look at this. You know, I'm gonna roll this out in the actual chat. So /r 1d20 plus 18 for Linda stealth.
Plus 10. Remember.
Yeah, but she's got a +8. So Linda's got a 25.
Either way.
23. I don't know why it rolled for heavy armor.
Heavy armor automatically adds disadvantage.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
I don't know why it did that. I have medium armor on this fucking doggo.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
So 23 stealth.
Oh, Saris.
Cool.
Saris, you have the roll.
Sarah's. Come on, he's got that plus 10. He's got that plus 10.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Oh, we are stealthy bastards.
Guys, I have rolled the best D20s I'm gonna roll this session.
Yes. Guys, the
I
plan
rolled
is
a
alive.
17 and a 13. Expect nothing as good as this ever again. Oh, I
Is
can't
that
wait.
Razzle?
Yes.
Has Razzle rolled yet?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Razzle, roll the stealth.
Shouldn't I still have the 24 from last time?
That was for the puppet.
The puppet is me. Okay, fine, whatever.
Oh my god, it's Topaz. How long have you been here, Topaz? Hello,
Topaz
hi.
is here?
Hi, Topaz.
Topaz
Oh,
been
hi,
here for
Topaz. You're about to see something really cool.
Hi, Tabaxi.
Okay, the message from 3 minutes ago. Hi, Topaz. Welcome to the stream.
Damn.
Basically, in the past 2 minutes, they've just been sitting here and planning exactly how they're gonna go in, and now everything.
We're doing it.
Hold up, where is the turn order?
Holy shit, you rolled horribly.
Okay,
But it's still good for a 26.
so now things are gonna
Or
happen.
24.
Exciting things are gonna happen. It's amazing.
Wait, what do you
Oh,
mean I rolled horribly?
No. Raz got a 24, and he didn't add a +10.
oh,
Yeah.
so that's
And
34.
neither
I
did
see.
my doggo.
I didn't know I had a +10.
It's
So-
33 for a
Okay,
doggo.
Topaz, this is gonna be so exciting. You're gonna see a first combo form of the campaign.
This is the first plan. So far it's alive. I don't know how long it's gonna live though.
Listen, the
Guys.
last time a plan was involved, a 1-page dungeon ended up taking 6 sections.
Listen, Denox did this plan all right, with a bunch of people here. All right, this is gonna work. Trust
Listen,
me.
okay, I'm just super excited. I want to know, is Laviande over here or is it over in the center? I want to see the super.
Well,
Raven is
I'm,
on the ceiling over
I'm
like
on the
I think.
ceiling.
Okay, you're on the
By
ceiling.
now I'm probably like there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Can I bring out? I'll bring out the turn order there.
Yep.
Here's the turn
Bring
order.
up the turn order.
Oh wait, everyone's in the turn order. Or no one's in the turn order. I'm gonna delete all this.
I will
Not
ask.
one person.
I will ask before the 2 things. Before everything starts, can I please go all the way up to just like behind the guy? Please. This is the only time in the whole campaign I will ask for this.
Well, you have greater invisibility along with like running on the ceiling. You
Alright, so
basically.
that's a yes. Thank you.
I want to see them run on the ceiling like one of those lizards running on water.
Well, you don't see me. I'm invisible.
I know, but
It's
you know
a
what I
good
mean.
thing
It's
because
gonna
all
be
they're
like-
wearing is a poncho.
It would be
It's gonna
flipping
be
upside
like
down.
the fucking alien.
It would be so fun. It would look like you're just watching a
Oh,
dangling
by
handkerchief.
the way, guys, I had forgotten to mention, but past this window up here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember the beam of light that was emitting from the top of the tower?
Yeah.
That's what's emitting light into this room.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay.
You don't know how long it took me to prepare. Like this is all pre-existing art, by the way. I found this free art online, and I just painted over a whole bunch of things for colors and stuff. And you don't know how long it took me to prepare this. I'm so annoyed.
It looks amazing, Star.
Don't compliment
do
don't
we-
compliment any of the art yet.
Okay.
By the way, Love, can you
Hmm?
answer my question that I just wrote to you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Mhm.
Okay.
So we're making our way for like to the side to try and like get as close to the ritual thing as possible
At this point,
without being spotted.
I don't think you can get much closer than this, because you are probably
Now we can probably make it to
you're
the side.
probably in the light.
They're all
of
looking
the
at the ritual.
I mean, would all of
They're
the
looking at the ritual.
would-
Why would they look at us?
would the guards only look at the ritual?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially if
It's
everyone's
literally
going
their god. Why
That-
would they not?
Those are shitty guards. If they're
We're invisible. They look over here and go, there's nothing over there. I might as well look at the cool fucking thing over there for a second.
I would also like to state, sure, if this was like 6 hours ago and they still had a long time until the ritual was completed, they might be a little bit more aware. But this is like really fucking close, you know?
They have 2 hours left, ish.
Is it distraction
Yeah.
time?
It's still pretty fucking close. I'm just stating, it makes. We also rolled like 30s and like 20s and stuff like that.
Either way, yeah, just move up. Don't go within like 10 feet of any target.
just draw.
Okay.
How about this? Wait. Let's make this simple.
Okay.
Where's the line? It's black. God damn it. Okay, right.
Guys, I have an idea.
I'm so
we just gotta
annoyed.
get the one thing
Draw
handled.
this line in white. The inferior color.
The inferior color, says the artist, previously stating that they weren't a racist.
Okay, stop. What do you think? Do you think this is fair? That's fair for the stealth code offline?
I'd say a little bit, like one tile up, but yeah. There we go. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Guys, I think we should go up the right wing as much as possible.
I just want combat to start so I can see the new form in action.
Oh, yeah, we should get the high ground.
We should get to high ground, yeah.
I want
That
to
way
see
it's harder for them to get to us because of those melee fuckers, and we'll
Here's
also
my
be able to
picture.
really instate some stuff.
Should we split half of us to the left balcony?
No,
and
we
half-
literally cannot split this right now because we have passed the trace right now on Sarah's. He has to
Right.
come with us no matter what.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is we're going up one balcony. We have the crabs advance forward.
I say over here, this right one.
Aviande's over here, ready to stop the ritual.
Right.
So
I know.
Also,
what I'm saying is,
I'm fairly certain you guys can see the little icon I have for the human right next to his head. That is because he is concentrating.
Okay.
Right.
So I think this is right. Let's go to the left balcony.
When everything pops off, Solstice will go rush past everything and go and attack the human.
so guys, we're going this way.
We're going to the right
If
balcony.
that's okay with
Yes,
you
right
guys.
balcony. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to
Honestly,
the right
that makes
balcony.
Very much, very good sense.
Yeah, it's the best tactical option here.
Everyone follow Enoch.
But why do you go ahead? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Okay.
All right.
We are just getting into position.
I know.
And
I
need to be as
Sarah's
forward as I
Litney
can.
Also,
Linda-
Sarah's needs to be with us. There we go.
Well, what about the undead?
Also,
No, the undead stay back, and Linda stays with no fucking. Don't move it, Litney. Fuck. Here, Linda stays with Litney. As I previously stated, they are all the way back there. They're not. They're gonna come in when everything hits the fan. That's the only time they are allowed to come in.
What the plan is we're going to get a position up here on this balcony. Laviande is ready to stop the thing, and if they are then alerted to us on the balcony, we send in the zombie crabs
The
here
main
as
issue
a nice
is
wall.
Linda's over here, so she can't even haste anyone.
She already did.
I'm
She
already
already
hasted.
hasted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
she
a
already
minute.
hates
Sorrow.
For a minute.
Well, it definitely took us probably less than a minute to get all the way up here.
Yeah.
We would have casted her right before we entered the room. The point is,
Okay, sure.
it's already been casted.
Should we start on order?
Yeah.
Yep.
With
When we do an
Laviandi at the very top,
Mm.
probably.
Can I thank you? Yeah, I was about to ask, can Numi and Sarah just go first? Just
Alright,
this
so
runtime in the campaign for
Laviande,
the...
Solstice. Sorry, Sarah. You have initiative 30.
Yes, because
Thank you.
they're going to be their new form. It's unveiling today. All the hard work I put into making it.
Oops, sorry.
My pain! My suffering!
Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, wait, shit. That's going to be deleted. Just keep it there for now.
Oh, I got an
Also, Star, you really have
after
yet.
that,
Just no tabletop simulator day, huh?
Mhm.
Now?
Hold on. I think my Roll20 is having an active seizure. Give me a minute.
You want it now? 20 minutes for the end of the stream? Okay, fine, I'm gonna do it.
I just like it. I like the tabletop simulator.
I really do like it too.
All right, Dinok's gonna roll initiative as well.
thank fuck we at least get ahead of everyone on the initiative, at least.
Okay, here's Tabletop
Yep.
Simulator for you guys.
Bam,
Here
natural
it
one.
D&D Fragile Frontier, not overwrite, load.
14, not bad.
The problem is the new art isn't here in Tabletop Simulator yet.
That's fine.
And the problem is I don't know if I can put it in Tabletop Simulator because it's very wide.
Wide and in charge.
Oh, I think you can spit out Sarah over here. In that case, I can stay over here, and we can tag team this fucker.
Don't forget, you guys, you have your own inspirations.
Enoch rolled
Nope, I'm
an 18. An 18 for initiative. Just so you know. All right.
Yeah, that's enough.
Get things all nice and situated. All right. Shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah,
Shit's gonna hit
can
the
say
fan.
that again.
I don't know if this is gonna be okay to even show.
We need Linda on the turn order. We need Saris on the turn order, and yeah, that's about it.
Oh my god. Linda, Saris, why aren't you on the turn order? Why do you have to beat her?
And I'll get the crabs in the turn order now, so I don't forget.
Add turn. Add turn. Make this very simple for me, you two. You. Okay, fine. Good. Thank you for making this simple for me. She got a 20. It's a 16, actually, not a 15. There, she's in the turn order. Saris. My god, Saris. You got a 7.
Dang.
Linda's got a 16 and she's all the way in the back.
Question before everything pops off. should I waste my Hexblade's curse on the human or the big fucking monstrosity in the fucking middle?
That's up to
That's
you.
up to you.
Up to you. I'm gonna state right now, both are a big problem. I would state that Lav and Sarah and Deanoch are probably gonna focus on the human. So you focusing on the monstrosity is probably a good idea.
Just a reminder,
Yeah.
Bear, accept insanity.
Hmm?
Accept
The issue
insanity.
is that Solstice is also going for the human. The issue is she needs a partner to get advantage. And my wolves cannot blink, so they can't get close enough.
Let's
Yes.
see here. Let's see here.
Where is Laviandi and Razzle? I mean, Laviandi and Sarah.
Look in the chat.
They're
Look
right
in the
there.
chat. They're on. They're
No.
supposed to be here, but I don't know why.
They're in the DM layer.
No, I just asked you to do that.
Oh, you asked me. Okay, you know what? Hold up. Give me a second. I'm going to do it right now.
You can put them in the fog of war first, so you can
They're in the DM layer.
simpler.
So this token can't be controlled by anyone. And it represents that one. And show them. Say and
I'm gonna have to use my haste, my first haste action to combine. Can we just
yeah, I'm gonna
please
say
just avoid the stun?
yeah. To avoid complications, once you do finish combining, there's no haste, but there's also no drawback from the haste. Is that okay?
All right, yeah, that's perfectly
Okay,
fine. That's
alright.
perfectly fair. More than fair, actually. That's all I'm
Alright.
asking.
Your HP, you
Yeah,
didn't,
but
you
they
didn't
wouldn't
put a
mean
number
that,
on it.
Yes, I
Wouldn't
did.
that mean they are not?
Yes, we did.
Wouldn't that mean they wouldn't be able to?
I think you're looking at maybe the
wouldn't
wrong
be able
sheet.
I'm looking at the Combine Harvester
If
sheet. Oh, I see. That's why the HP is a calculator up there.
Ah, there we
Uh,
go.
quick question:
I'm
if
just gonna write
haste, if they lose haste when they transform,
No, I'm
wouldn't
saying
that
there's
mean
no
they
drawback.
can't do anything?
No drawback.
I know, but wouldn't that mean they can't do their second action?
Yes,
Because
we
it would
can.
be
That's just
interfere
something we
with the
can
haste.
do anyway.
Wait a second. Is there 2 Combine Harvester sheets?
Yes, there's one at the bottom. I'm deleting it right now. It's that's the outdated one.
There we go.
The one with
What was,
the current good art is the one that we're using. Don't worry.
Okay, got it. The Capital Hexblade Harvester.
Yes, exactly.
What's Litney's constitution? I think it's 10, right?
All right. So just tell us when we're ready to start.
Can
I
I
feel
not
like
use-
this is just gonna
Can I-
end once you do your cool thing.
You're added
Alright.
to turn order? Nope, not yet. And you're 30?
I'm on top anyway.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Sarah's
cool.
on top as well, but
Oh, already done. Okay, everything's ready. Are we ready?
yep.
Mhm.
I am so ready.
By the
for
way,
this.
I will tell you right now. Just quick information. When I am running a boss fight, I will be showing the HP bar, not the number.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready?
I'm ready. I have what I'm gonna do.
All right, cool. So, since I am the first, we're the first initiative. Ninja Bot, you ready?
Yes.
All right. So, as La Viande immediately, the first thing she does is drop still as La Viande while already starting to let Sarah out, but not entirely, just most of her body out of her. There's just something we both say at the same time, and it's this.
Time to kill everyone.
And
Neato.
and then immediately Lavian just starts to, as she lands, she starts to morph into this weird goo covered in maybe a few eyes, but just mostly teeth that wrap and completely engulf and surround Sarah, and just they both just kind of seem to warp into each other, into something new, something you haven't seen before, and something almost a perfect fusion stands there afterwards. Sarah.
I have to have my
So,
partner, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. As I feel myself being enveloped by love's freshened soul, I feel the connection become deeper and more intimate. As if her mind is dripping of my own like moss and winter growing on the border of my thoughts and filling every spare nook and cranny with its presence. And as it does, I see it all. Her life, her quiet life as a gnome in a small village. Her job as a goat farmer. And somehow, it's all boring. And then death for everyone. And then El Coco. And as I feel myself take the deal he offers, I feel more alive than I ever have. Even as myself, this is absolute freedom. Freedom with risks and problems, but danger, violence, and change. This is what it feels like to be completely shameless, completely unbound, and completely free of inhibitions. This is true unapologetic carelessness. I understand everything all the way down to my guts and bones. The anger, the lust for chaos. This is, I feel alive, unstoppable, and I can't bother to give half a shit about what others may think. I got a fat ass, nice tits, I'm strong and I'm hot, and most of all, I'm feeling so fucking wild and so fucking free. This was all written by
so
love.
Shall I reveal the
As
token?
love fuses with Sarah, she can feel her memories. The first thing she sees is water, trees passing by as she feels her small body drifting on the river, feeling lost, scared, and sad. The only words in her minds are life persists at Arcadia's hand. Then with a blink, she's in a cozy house with an old dwarf, which she knows is named Lucario, reading them her bedtime story. She blinks again, now she's a young adult, waving goodbye. To Lucario as she starts her journey, feeling adventurous and hopeful. The next blinks are quick, hugging her aunt, getting to know the party at the orphanage, then starting the journey. The hope of her discovering her mother alive, the shock when she discovered that her mother was a revenant, the strange experience of seeing her mother in a reflection in the forbidden forest, the feeling of guilt, and the destruction of Inadi's home, the feeling of fun and camaraderie when traveling with the party, guilt over attacking Dinok, dread at the fact that the Fae had its eyes on her, and fear for Mari thanks to the prophecy. All of his memories start to blend and deep, will come from them. Protect loved ones, destroy enemies. Ninjabot, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
Sorry, oh shit!
Sorry.
God damn it, I lost it as well.
Sorry.
I found it.
All that build up for nothing.
Sorry.
all that build up for
Okay.
incompetence moment.
Okay. We're almost there. Here.
Almost.
There we go. There. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We
are
freedom. Oh goddamn, it's latency. 1, 2,
It is impossible.
3.
We get the
We
point.
are freedom. We are
we are
violence.
violence.
We are
We are
friendship.
friendship.
Oh God.
Combine, harvester,
harvester,
unleash.
unleash.
Good
The
enough.
cringe.
You are never.
Good.
Oh my god! Wait, where's the second
Oh,
There we
token?
go.
Fuck.
Oops.
Alright, where's the shadow?
My
What
bad.
the hell is that?
Ew.
Okay, so
You are-
And you can show the art to everyone.
guys on Discord, this is the new art.
Oh shit.
And guys on stream, I don't know if I can exactly show it, but you know what? It should be fine. Here is the new art.
It's like a venom.
It does look kind of like a Venom
This
symbiote.
is
Yeah,
Combine Harvester. Laviandi and Sarah merged.
Dear God.
He has become excess.
Guys, I
I'd
don't
like
think
to say
Kellenborg can
something-
help them.
I'd like to say something absolutely fucking hilarious. I want to say something fucking hilarious real quick.
What's up?
Lav, Solstice, Lav Sarah, you have
Mhm.
one more hit points than any individual one of these. Holy
Holy
fuck, I
shit.
forgot how much HP these fuckers have.
Yeah, prepare yourself. This is gonna be this is gonna suck.
Next
Anyway.
time on
Yeah,
Dragon
but we
Ball
also
Z.
have 2 individual actions. Okay, can we get cool? Okay, wait. Actually, Sarah, you take your turn first. Go ahead.
Oh, let
Yep.
me tell you before anything starts, just really quickly, this is how it works. When the Combine Harvester takes that turn, both characters take that turn, as in one character and the other. They decide who goes first. They both have full turns, but Laviandi cannot move. Only Sarah can. That's basically the only big restriction.
Nah.
Let's go.
Sarah, you know what to do. Fuck him up.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, rage.
Oh boy.
I can hear
It's good.
heavy metal music happen.
I
Just-
am not playing the right music for this situation.
It's like you just flick the hammer and all of a sudden just the world shakes.
Yeah, that's when you're playing the Andrew WK music.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
this is
the
good.
health bars.
we're gonna go to this guy.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at that!
Hey
The
motherfucker.
health bars are censoring her.
No, I won't be there for very long. Trust me.
All right.
What's the
And
blue bar?
then let's go with
The blue bar is no clue actually.
I'd like to say something about all 3 of these bars. These are HP bars.
Oh,
Yep.
all
I'm
3 of
taking
them.
the Final Fantasy option.
what?
I see.
Yep.
Hmm.
I might
Let's
have
fucking
given
do
you
this shit.
phases and a lot of health.
Let's fucking do this shit.
I was not prepared
Let's
for
do
this.
this bitch.
I have something I want to do before we end the session.
Let them
so
let
one
them take
second.
let them take a turn first, and then you can talk about what happens.
All right. So
Alright,
First, the
there's something
second
I've been
attack.
wanting to do.
Yeah, please let them just at least take a turn.
It's on the.
Actually, hold up. Are you
Both
guys okay with going a little bit longer?
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
I'm personally.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't know how we're compensating with Laviandi's sessions, honestly.
so start those cinder block of fuck you, fuck your life, fucking for me. You stand for hit.
Fun fact, both of them
Oh,
do.
boy.
He has an AC of 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's in the
in this
liberty of
phase.
changing the brick's name a little bit.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, hey Razzle, the break now, out of pure hatred of the merging,
Good.
has a +2. Is a +2 magic weapon now.
I don't think hatred is the right word.
Okay,
We're
is it-
feeling
you know
fucking
what?
awesome right now.
Out of pure violence energy.
I was gonna say Carnage, but yeah.
Sure.
Anyhow,
Yeah. All right. So let's roll
Roll
the
damage.
damage.
20,
Oh, fuck.
36.
Whew.
Alright.
36 damage.
And also your mom? Holy fuck.
My God, not all your mom, man.
Alright.
20 bludgeoning and also your mom?
fucking souls.
What?
Jesus.
Wait, my turn isn't. Our turn isn't finished.
All right. So
Don't forget what I said,
Uh,
Bear. It's
ma-
insane.
yeah. So my turn is finished, and now it's Love's turn.
So
Yeah,
I'm
but I just don't have any good ideas
Oh,
right
no.
now. So I'm gonna do the thing
No.
we can do and give up my turn so you can take a second one.
Thanks.
They have an inbuilt haste.
Dear
Hold
God.
on, give me a second. I need to roll a Constitution saving throw for this.
Oh, he's
36
concentrating?
div 2. Yeah,
Alright,
on the
so-
ritual.
Oh,
36
right.
div 2, that's...
Fail.
So I get
DC,
another
DC,
turn.
DC 10.
Yeah,
Go.
you get another 2 attacks.
Joke.
All right. So I'm gonna attack
Just gotta check his Constitution
2 more
saving throw.
times.
You gotta make one for each attack, don't you?
Both
That's 4
hits.
attacks that you have
Oh
to
my god,
pass.
they both hit.
You need to make 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
roll each
Jesus.
block of 2 attacks
Long
at the
time
same
coming,
time,
and
or
you
else he's
better
not
get
failing,
ready,
he's
and you
saved.
better
And-
get ready to die.
That's for the first one. That's 32.
How much damage is the total?
That passes. That's
And-
40, so that'd be a DC 20.
Little thing. I'm gonna end my turn by
You did 76 points
by
of damage.
shitting.
And
But-
yeah, that bar hasn't moved much.
What do you say?
Wait,
Holy shit.
he's about.
Yeah. And as my
The
bonus
second one
action,
passes.
I'm going to shit the
Shouldn't it be for
the cinder block. Don't ask how.
He has a
I'm
gonna
plus
use
13
the sheet
save
of
on
elemental.
Constitution. Would you rather me not roll? Because a nat 1 still passes the average.
Sorry,
No,
can you just
I
let
think I need you to
let
roll
Sin Ninjabot finish?
Alright, fine.
You're going
So-
to do what?
No, yeah, I was just saying that
You're going to shit the
I
cinder
shit
block?
the cinder block.
I don't understand what
Alright,
that
cool.
means, but go ahead.
Do you remember start the elemental shift?
Oh, you're
Alright,
going to
all 4
shift
pack
it.
hands are fine.
You're going to
Alright, shift it.
you're going to put the cinder block in the sheet. That makes so much more sense. You're going to put
Yeah,
the
it
cinder
sounded-
block in the
it's-
sword sheet and charge it with elemental power.
It sounded
Yes.
like you said you were gonna shit it.
I was so confused.
Pardon
I've
me,
heard of
I
s-
forgot he's resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
heard of
sorry.
shitting.
I'm not
Bear,
I'm not a native
Bear.
English.
Bear, the numbers are insane. Could you make this something we could possibly finish in a session?
No.
And also, by the way, speaking of which, do you can't you do that like before you take the attacks? So technically, just
No, unfortunately.
at least
no.
the last 2.
What?
Well, you should be able to use your bonus action before your action, right? On the second turn.
Yes, but the problem is the elemental shift function in the next turn, and
I forgot he was
Oh.
resistant to bludgeoning damage, my bad.
yeah, it doesn't
Can't
happen
do this to him.
in
You
the
can't
same
do this
turn,
to them.
unfortunately.
Remove that resistance. He doesn't need it.
Yes,
Uh,
he
already
does.
Trust
have
me,
Omega
he
health bar,
does.
you
Remember the entire party.
Cool. You forget the rest of the army of crabs?
I just got a question. Because I feel as though it's way more important of a question. Where the fuck is he getting that fucking bludgeoning resistance from?
That's so true. That's
Because
a guy.
I'm perfectly
that
okay. No.
question.
Because here's the thing: I'm perfectly okay with there being resistances. However, it has to make sense. Does that make sense?
If he has
I'd
another
like to
form of
state-
crab, it doesn't count until he's in that form.
Want to state. He is channeling enough magic to be able to passively have a magic barrier. Would you rather me give him +4 AC or resistance to damage?
+4 AC, probably.
I'm gonna be on.
Then half
I'm
the
gonna be
attacks
honest.
would have missed.
Exactly.
So
well-
it's better. The resistance is better than the AC.
Because
Alright.
at least
Alright, that
at
works.
least you can hit him more often.
I mean, that works. It's fine.
Doesn't matter because the whole point would be to get him to drop
Amy, don't worry.
concentration.
You still have more
It's
cards.
fine. I have.
So we can't.
You
Please,
still have
I
cards.
just wait until my turn. I have something.
All
Bye,
right.
Topaz.
So I believe
Bye,
our
good luck
turn
with
is
your
over.
cat.
Do we take any damage?
Goodbye, Topaz.
From?
Oh, Topaz just disconnected from the stream, I think.
Yeah. Do you take damage
All
from
right.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a surprise turn,
Right.
so they don't get an action.
Thank
Any
God.
of them.
Thank God.
Razzle time.
Razzle, you up?
Thank God.
Hey, I have one thing to say. Booming blade
From
On.
there? Oh, okay.
from the balcony.
Wait, that's it? That's how much damage he took from all of that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, why do
Bludgeoning
you
resistance.
think I am
Oh,
telling?
this is going to take
Listen.
forever.
Why do you think I
Fucking
asked
blade.
him to cut down the something?
Hold on. Just get. I.
Wait, actually, good point, Brain. It should be in the red health buffers. Because he's human. My bad.
My point is right. If
Yeah.
we have a source on where the resistance is
Oh,
coming from,
thank God.
that's good. It's just not. It's an
Pardon me,
important
I
thing.
forgot I set the red health bar for his human form. I'm a
Booming blade.
dumbass. That does hit. Who are you hitting, though?
I'm hitting one of these guys off the balcony with booming blade.
Oh, one of these two?
Yes, so he takes the damage of booming blade and falls off the balcony,
How is he going to
taking
fall?
more damage from fall
Oh.
damage.
Oh, what?
It's booming blade. It pushes him 5 foot.
Railings?
Does it?
Yeah.
It does not.
But yeah.
No, booming.
It does not. That's
Booming,
not what it does.
booming blade does damage if they move.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Fuck. I
I
can't
think
keep reading.
you're thinking
this
of
shit.
Thunder Wave.
Oh,
Which honestly would be a pretty solid spell in this situation.
Oh, you're gonna
No.
use Thunder Wave instead?
He doesn't have Thunder Wave.
Rose Rada.
He doesn't have Thunder Wave. If he had Thunder Wave, then he doesn't have Thunder
Well,
Wave.
It'd be
Here's the
very,
thing.
very good.
he did take a rest. How
Mhm.
long does it take to prep spells?
A long rest.
A long rest.
Oh,
Depends on
can't-
It
class.
does not. It does
You know
not
what?
actually. If you want to prepare spells, all it really takes is like a minute.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Read the spell thing. It takes like a minute for you to like just repair a spell to prepare a spell if you want it.
Well, I allow people to change
least
their
for the
spells
cleric.
in a long rest. Because normally the game doesn't allow you to do that at all. 5e Wizard Wiki.
No, it does. It's the Dungeons and Dragons, usual thing. You're allowed to change. You don't even need a rest for it. You can just prepare a certain spell if you wish.
What?
Usually it can be done during a rest, and it's usually done because you refresh spell slots. But depending on the spell class, you can just prepare certain things. I know that because
You
I've
can
done that
change
with,
your
like,
list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. I'm sorry, but that's the exact rules.
Well, yeah, but you can also change your list of prepared spells just by preparing a different spell. All it takes is like a minute.
Wait a second. What?
No.
I never even read it. Preparing a new list of wizard spells take time studying. Okay. 1 minute per spell
Might
level
not
for
be the
each
same
spell.
for the,
1 minute per spell level on each spell on your list. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a thing. You can just do that.
That's why you can do that in Baldur's Gate 3.
It's
Yeah.
also a thing that like Dinok can do, and I've done it before.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm only
BRB.
trading out one
Qu'est-ce
of
que
my
t'as dit?
level 1 spells for Thunder Wave.
cool. Sorcerers and stuff can only do it in long rest because so far they can't do it at all in D&D. Basically in D.
Yeah, sorcerers are a bit different.
Yeah, also
Ah.
basically people who can't like
Wait,
prep
I'm a
spells.
warlock.
Yeah, yes. Basically people who can't prep spells.
Okay, I'm back.
How do warlocks work?
Warlocks are a bit weird.
Do warlocks prep spells?
So I want to get
Kinda.
all the player turns done. So when we, actually get back here, I don't forget that the wonderful thing known as surprise round happened and accidentally sent all of my monsters at you before I should have.
Right.
Anyway,
Anyway, well, you can't prepare a cantrip.
Thunderwave's not a cantrip.
Okay, yeah. So you don't prepare spells. You learn them apparently the same way as sorcerers do.
I'm not a sorcerer.
He's a
Yeah, but
bard.
you do the
Listen,
same way as
hold
sorcerer
up.
do.
Listen. Wizard, wizard, cleric, druid, and maybe artificer prepare spells. Everyone else doesn't.
No, not
Okay.
artificers. They have
Okay, listen. I looked at warlock. You can't
No,
prepare
not the
spells.
point. Basically, just
Long
no.
rest. Long
Okay.
rest is the answer. My mistake.
No,
Long
it
rest.
is a yes.
Long
That's
rest.
the point.
Okay,
God, can we stop
whatever.
arguing for 5 minutes? I
idea
just
then.
want to get through the fucking player turns so we can end the session. So that at the beginning of the next session, I can do shit.
Yes, I'm aware, Bear. Don't worry. We understand. All right? That's not what we're discussing here.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Just kill shit, okay?
You know what? Screw it. Arms of Hadar.
Oh, boy.
nice.
Both of them.
I think you can fit the entire fucking some of the crabs too.
You can't.
Elevation
they're
says
too
no.
far down.
Isn't
This is
it
about
a
a
sphere?
25-foot drop, I think.
I mean, I don't.
It
Is
does
this?
not look like a
20 or
5-foot
25,
drop.
something like
That
that.
is not 45
Yeah,
feet.
25.
That's 15 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, three
Angle, fuck
tiles.
you.
Does it
Arms
look?
of Hadar.
All right, Arms of Hadar.
They need to make saves.
They need to make what? DC 16 strength save? Oh. That's too big, so.
And apparently the save is 16. That
fail.
fails. So they will now be taking 2d6 necrotic damage, and they can't make their reactions until next turn.
Is it? Oh wait, it's Grasp of Hadar. I'm thinking of. That is darkness also.
Okay, so Arms of Hadar have done their thing, and now I'm going to roll damage.
All
Why
right.
didn't that roll damage? Oh, it's still
It
level
did.
4. Oh, it was 9.
I already assumed the 2d6 at the top was the damage.
Yeah, no, the 9 was damage. My bad.
Over here
Yep,
in
so I'm
Table
just gonna-
Senator, I've had
Both
these.
take 9 with
Get
necrotic
rid of that.
damage.
I've had a crab
Yep, got
cultist
it.
on the side for so long.
There they
9
are.
necrotic damage, and give Denoc Bardic.
I finally.
Oh
did.
shit! Awesome.
Do your thing.
All right. Denok's turn.
The Crabos.
All right. I'm
been
gonna
granted
move
Bardic.
up 30 feet
Oh,
to
I think my
here.
Discord's
Whatever I
down.
need to do in order to get to this square. I don't care if I have to jump or whatever. And then I'm going to teleport 30 feet right there to that square.
Oh no.
Wait, you're teleporting?
Yes. It is not a spell. You can try counterspelling. It will do nothing.
I know, but I just need to make sure of that
Right.
before next
It's
turn.
it's a feature.
It is a feature. Also, it gives me resistance to all damage.
Okay, I don't know if it's me or Denoc, but I cannot hear him. He is.
Hello?
It's
I
Dean.
hear
No,
him.
no,
Okay.
we
I
can
can-
hear him.
I
we
can hear him.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Am I
it's you.
good?
Yeah, you are good. You are good. It's better. It's
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna
All right,
actually
he's within
close down
30 feet.
Discord and then reboot it. Give me a bit.
Hey, Bear, you see that whole magic thing around him? The spell magic. Let's get rid of that shit. Let's just handle that, you know?
I think he said he was about to reboot his thing. Or, like,
Oh,
Bear's
jump out
gone.
of.
He's dead.
He's
Oh.
back.
Oh, no.
Here he is.
Bear's gone. Time to kill everything.
hello, Bear. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yep. All right. I think I fixed it.
All right. So I'm
Okay,
right
good,
there,
good.
as you can see. And you see that guy over there who's in 30 feet?
Nope,
You guys
it's not
surrounded
fixed.
by.
D-Knock, you're just fucked.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll relay
For
what he's
fuck's sake.
saying. Can you hear me better? No, he can't hear me.
Bro.
You know,
Bear.
this is
Bro,
unfortunate.
bear.
Is this how the session's gonna end?
Bear.
No, come on. Hold on.
God damn it, I cannot hear any of you.
Oh no.
Oh.
You fucking joking me?
Apparently, yes. Discord
Hold
is
on, babe.
Discord's done with your shit.
Just
God damn it, Discord.
let Bear try and fix it for a second. Because I really want to do this. This is gonna be cool.
Especially since I don't know, like, are we doing 2 sessions of Laviandi's campaign because we did 2 sessions of our campaign? Is that how we're making things up? I think it'd
I
be
don't
fair.
really
Alright.
care, nor.
I'm not sure because
Dispel magic
because
on the
the
caster. Okay.
currently right now it's vacation, so
how
maybe
the fuck
I'll
does
be
dispel
able.
magic work?
So my daughter
Oh.
is at home, so I'm not sure if I can,
We'll
But
see.
we'll see.
We'll talk about this.
Okay, hold
Just-
on.
Post the card, alright?
All right, fine. Hold on. Let me. I don't think I have
know what the hell
Enoch's
the spell
spell.
actually does.
I don't have the spell here. Fucking. I don't. It's the spell magic. It's the 3rd level. I have it right here.
know there is a lot to it. 'Cause
Yes,
I'm
so I have it right
certain
here. I have it
there
right
are
here. I'm about.
Contests.
No, there's no contest. If
You-
it's above the spell level that I cast it at, I just roll a check with a DC of whatever it is plus a spell's level. So it's 10 plus a spell's level that the check is.
He uses his spell modifier, I believe.
I use my spell modifier, everything.
Was this spell modifier or Arcana check?
It is an
Can
ability
you
check
just
using your
post
spellcasting ability.
The card, please.
I do not fucking have it.
Okay, hold
Alright.
up. Let me
Thank
try.
you, Bond.
Okay.
There we go. I'm gonna lose my
it's
shit
part
at Bear.
Thank God it's part
What
of the
spell
free
slot are
shit.
you using?
3rd. I'm using 3rd. I'm
Alright.
not using anything more than that.
Litney doesn't have to
Will
spell
I need to
magic.
roll?
This is so sad.
I assume I will have to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So-
gonna have to roll.
All right, sounds good.
Well, look on the bright
Let me
side.
guess, the DC
It
is
could
19.
only be up to 9th level. Or 10th. Probably 9th.
I'm not
No,
gonna make that
This is a
assumption.
god to bring. This is a spell to bring a god into the world.
You
It's
mean
a 10th
like-
level.
Don't you mean gate?
No,
That's
it's
20.
level.
Gate is 9th.
Has,
Gate is 9th level.
yeah.
It's not gay.
No, literally,
It doesn't
it's
take
eight.
8 hours to cast.
It's impossible to cast 10th level. Oh, right, he can't hear us.
God damn it! I hate this. I
So-
hate that.
Fair, fair. It can't be 10th.
9th it is then.
Oh, wait, you heard that?
Only
He hears
wouldn't
me
it
at
be
least.
less than 9? It takes 8 hours to cast.
I don't know. Discord is it's being weird on how like
I-
he can fucking hear or not.
Actually, if you're going by default lore, it is possible to cast a 10th level spell. You
When you
just
use,
need 2 people who are
inspiration.
super smart, and you need to do it twice because on the
No,
first time it
stop
will
there.
automatically
Fucking
fail.
stop. Okay, hold on. I'm using inspiration. I'm using inspiration. I have this.
Then again, you're the DM. You can do whatever you want.
You have 2 points of inspiration. 1 is used now.
I'm gonna use another.
Okay, you have no inspiration left.
I will fucking use all. I will use them all if I have to.
You do remember you have Bardic, right?
I do know. I'm gonna add that as well. But there we go, and add the bardic.
Oh well, add the bardic. You have to win. There's no way you can. There's no way you
hold
can
on.
lose now.
Just let me do this.
Even if you roll a 1, you
Does
won.
does a 20 beat the DC?
Yeah.
Question: what specifically does the condition surprise do again?
You just can't react or you can't do anything. You're basically just,
So
you
okay,
can't-
1 second.
Basically, you lose your turn.
Basically, what happens is while you're surprised, you can do literally nothing. You don't even have reactions. After your when it's your turn, basically you skip your turn, but you get your reaction back.
Yeah.
Alright.
He hasn't had his turn yet, so he has no reaction either.
Spell shatter.
The only one
So yeah,
the big
Dinok
guy
just walks up.
the big
Fucking cool.
the big guys
Alrighty,
the
I
big-
need to roll some D100s.
the big guy's the only one with reaction.
Uh-oh. So
Yeah,
Dinok basically just teleports in. He's like all like ethereal and spiritual.
All
and
right,
just
question, Star. What are the wild magic locations for all 6 of those?
I don't know. I don't have the table pulled up.
All magic thing on standby. Give me a second. So,
So,
give me the number,
Is this
please.
base wild magic?
it's in
69,
roll 20.
92, 32, 18, 36.
One
it's
at a
right
time,
there.
please.
32.
It's right there, Led. You can see
I
it
have
in
to
roll
look
20.
I have to look at the table on another
32.
thing.
32.
Okay, so 32. Your eyes turn tawny and red and glow with dim light. A remove curse spell can end this effect.
69.
69
Alright.
Nice.
is...
I can actually hear you right now, so yippee.
You
Oh.
get the ability to consume coal as if it was a
Never
fruit
mind.
from Goodberry. Wait, what fucking table did you... What the fuck?
That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna look up a wild magic table.
Where's the fucking one? Give me a second.
I'm not prepared.
Okay,
I
here
was
we go.
not prepared
Start
for
again.
this. 32.
The 32?
Dinok basically just teleported in and just
Stop.
held out his hand and shattered it.
Never mind. I got the real table. Here we go. 32. You're transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn. After
no!
that
Oh,
time,
goodbye, D-Nog.
The god's there! Hey, Dino! Guess what? You guess what, Dino? You just happened to lose the thing which makes you not unable to do that.
Oh no!
okay, so that's the first one. You said 69?
69.
Yep,
Oh,
69.
Each
merde.
creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible.
Okay, that's
Oh,
So he's
mostly,
invisible.
mostly
Alright,
all
so
the
every
bad
creature in
guys.
30 feet of D-Nog's invisible.
Mostly
For the next
30
minute.
Oh, that
But
includes me.
invisibility ends when the creature attacks or casts a spell.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Next
Thank
one-
fuck, it
next-
doesn't affect
Oh,
92.
not me then.
92.
92. If you
Oh, no.
die in the next minute, you will immediately come back to life as if the reincarnate spell was casted.
Oh my god, that's very convenient
Oh,
with the,
dear.
given the first one.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Next one.
It's 32 again.
He comes back from
He
the astral
goes-
plane
yeah,
as a
it's
portal.
These guys are invisible.
32 again.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
astral flame motherfucker.
18. You grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze. At which point
Alright,
the
which
feathers
one is
explode
92, 30...
out
Wait,
of your
you
face.
rolled 32 twice. Alright, he's gone
Yeah.
twice.
He's gone
You were
twice.
in there for 2 turns.
So, well, no. I think if you get astral plane again, he's just back in reality.
You know what?
No.
You know what? I think he goes, he dies, he
I
gets
cannot hear you guys.
reincarnated, he gets sent back. Okay, last one. 18 is what is 18?
18 is you grow a large beard made of feathers that remains on your face until you sneeze. At which point the feathers explode out of your face.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last dice is 36, which will roll a d10. Your age changes by that number of years equal to the roll.
Irrelevant.
odd.
Irrelevant. So useless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dino ages,
I will
Dino
still
ages
roll.
10 years. He's 20 years. He's
8
only
years.
200 something.
I rolled a 2.
If it's even, you get older by 2 years.
Okay, yeah, he gets slightly.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay, guy, I put down a list of everything that happens. Okay, so hello,
All right,
Olivia Oli.
so astral
Hi,
plane-
welcome. Basically,
So-
we're wrapping up the session soon. This is my
I'm
custom
having
campaign.
editorial
Give me,
hallucinations.
give me a
I would
sec.
like
I
to state-
think,
Everything's
I
gone.
think I have one. I think I have one extended reincarnation. Yes, I have it. That contains every race, almost.
Okay, that
Hold
gives
on, I
It's
would
animal
like to
also.
state.
we'll handle
Technically
this between
speaking-
sessions.
Hold on, I would like to state. Technically, what just happened was Dinok teleported in and said, "You have a lot of magic on you. You
I
are connecting
cannot
with your
hear
god.
you. Good idea, Brent. I'm gonna boot up the stream.
You are connected to your god. let's change that. And holds out his hand, and the carnage everyone sees. Dina just, his hand glows with a shit ton of power, his eyes glow a lot, and then boom, it shatters, and all of it goes straight into him, and he just disappears.
You know what I like to imagine happens? You basically blast apart the circle, and a giant ethereal clapclaw just grabs you and yoink. Whoop!
I would like to state, if he's in the astral plane and the effect triggers twice, I like the idea that it just doubles, like how long he's in there.
It's like
So
you're
you're in there for 2 turns with God, their God, who's pissed.
and you
Oh,
have
no.
and you have reincarnate also. So if he does
He's just,
somehow,
fuck.
if he does die, at least he'll be back.
No, I love
Alright,
this. He just
hold
goes,
on.
not
I need
again.
to roll once, real quick.
Dude, Dina cannot catch a break.
This is this one. Alright.
I can't
So
believe
we're
that.
doing Crushing Claw 8 plus 23.
You know
I guess.
the fun
He
fact?
just-
The fun fact is none of these are in any way, shape, or form dangerous unless you're in this one specific place.
Alright.
Exactly. Oh no.
All of
gonna
those
be
are
honest.
plus 23, so I think all but the nat 1 hit.
No.
I do have shield, and if he does crit, I do use that other thing, and I will
Yeah,
cast.
it's not crit.
I will cast
Alright, so
shield
10d8
death ward on
plus
myself.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Don't you already have that word on yourself? Oh no, you don't.
No,
that
because that
item's
went
gone.
away. I have to cast it on myself. So I'll cast death ward on myself.
7, so 70d8. And 7 times 6.
78. Dude,
22.
fuck, I'm getting hit by a god.
Dino?
Rerolling 1, 2s, and 3s on damage.
Uh,
Actually, let me correct
Resistance.
myself. Rerolling 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
So
12.
that's halved. Death ward saves me, so I survive. But I'm 1 HP. Dina just gets punted around the astral
Alright, so
plane.
that's just shy of 400 damage.
I survived because of
First
death ward.
his
Hold up a second. If you get hit again, isn't that dead by
4
instant damage?
attacks.
No, so yeah, I survived because of death ward, and death ward doesn't give a fuck. It's a 4th
I
level
know, I
spell.
know.
In fact, that's the
God, it
first of
could.
his 4 attacks.
Alright. Fuck. I survive on 1 HP. I'm. Ow.
Oh no! Why is this happening to Dean Hawk?
I mean, on the bright side, you did just take out that guy's ritual spell.
I did delete an entire health bar, basically. And probably fucked him over.
Alright,
So,
that's another
Going to
7
Summon Mabel,
landing.
right?
7 landing. Fuck.
Bear, can you not
Oof.
hold up, Bear? Can you not have a little bit of grace on Dean
No.
Hawk? Can you not turn this into an RP moment instead? A cool moment?
No, we're re-rolling D-Knock.
Why?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Why?
6,
I mean,
7, 8.
I guess that's what the dice said, you know. But still.
Getting reincarnated.
Well,
I guess.
wait. That means I need to redraw his art. No.
Again.
No, not fairly.
That's
He
another
does get
just shy
reincarnated
of 470 damage.
when he gets back. Revivify from the ring. Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be anything left of him.
Well,
problem
yeah,
is,
but
what
you're
if-
going to. Isn't he going to reincarnate into something different?
Doesn't reincarnate
Yep.
trigger the moment he dies?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
I think he does end up on our mortal plane, thankfully.
But
Barely.
but-
Fucking
Okay.
barely. Hold on.
Dino, do you want to roll a 100 on?
Yeah.
on
No.
the-
I have an updated sheet. I'll do it. I'm updating it right now to have
Wait,
everything.
wait,
so.
hold on.
No,
Bear, so
no,
you rolled
I
everything.
Won't have the
You rolled
redraw the
everything.
art.
Hold
No,
on. You
that's
rolled
two-
everything.
that's-
Yes,
still
I
his
know,
first
but
turn.
just.
Okay, that's his first turn. I would like to state something. Do I get a single moment, a thing I'm able to do?
Yeah.
Can I replace a spell that I would cast instead of Death Ward?
What would you get?
Being?
Banishment. Now here's an interesting thing. I'm not talking about banishing him. I'm banishing myself.
Unfortunately, banishment's an action.
Right. Death Ward. The
Dispel
interesting.
magic is an action.
Right. He has a turn though. He's there for a turn. So the god notices him.
This big fucking crab gets 4 attacks in 1 turn.
Right.
This
The
is
god.
too
You're acting as though
far.
the god knows he's gonna be there though. That's my point. He doesn't.
God.
I
I
get
hope
basically a
you want to point out, I
turn.
think he has a passive of like 30.
Doesn't matter. He notices me pretty
Look,
quickly.
if you're
but
reincarnate,
Also, I
I'm
love the
pretty
fact
sure
I
you're coming
cannot
back
hear
at
you
full
half
HP,
time.
so...
Oh my god.
I'm just stating
Why are
it is
you
entirely plausible that I get a moment to try and save myself here,
there?
even a little bit.
There. Do you want to take?
He is a
How
god,
about this?
but-
How about you make this a dice roll instead?
All right. You know what?
Yeah,
Actually,
alright,
I have a better idea.
it's
Let's just
passive.
have it out of
we're
session.
playing D&D. Let's roll a die.
I cannot hear anyone.
Bro, I fucking despise of what Discord is doing right now.
Okay.
I despise of it.
You know what?
But-
oh shit, this is so annoying.
So
okay.
my point is, how much is the connection point? Like, my point is, how much is this? Are we doing this here, or are we doing this out of session?
Okay, 1 second.
'Cause I think we should do it out of session.
asks, we do this here or out of session? Question mark.
Because
Okay,
I'm
This
like,
out of
this is
session.
He
I'm
says,
like 90%
I'm like, this is painful.
certain he's dead, though.
I mean, listen. I suggest, okay? We're playing D&D.
I
Let's roll.
cannot hear you.
I
no,
suggest.
yeah. So
we're playing
we'll
D&D,
talk
let's
about
roll
this
a
another
die.
time. No, well, here's the thing, Star. We can talk about that later. I'm okay with him dying. I'm just stating there's an important thing here. I can't fucking talk to him. That's the main thing. We can't discuss this, and it sucks. So let's just
hate
have a
this.
situation
You know what?
where we
To-
talk about
for-
this
for
later.
everyone. It's unfortunate, but we're
I
going to end
hate
the
this.
session here because of technical difficulties. But it's killing it.
Oh, is it my...
Hey,
It's-
D-Knock, can you just roll a D100 now to see what
Yeah, roll a
hypothetically you
D100.
would get?
All right, yeah, sure.
Just,
We don't need this on
Hypothetically.
stream. We can end the stream
No,
now.
it's not
For
what it
anyone who's
says.
watching, thank you so much for
just
watching.
for fun, just
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, technical issues forces the end, which is, you know,
Embodied.
You would be a disembodied.
what does that
Yeah.
mean?
Huh?
That's from Grim Hollow.
I've never heard
It
of
means that you can basically have ghost person.
that. So Dia becomes a ghost.
Holy shit.
Yep,
I'm
D-Knock
just,
has thoroughly died.
Yeah.
No, no,
It means
he
that one
hasn't
part
died
of
yet.
him stays in the astral plane.
That was all for shits and giggles. I would like to
Hi,
state.
SGH, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry, but we have basically reached the end of what we can do.
Yeah.
We've
We'll,
already
Yeah, we're
we'll
ending
figure
now.
out
Session's
the
basically
actual
ended.
specifics
we
later.
we have already stretched the session half an hour extra, but the problem
Nothing
is
has been set in stone.
now.
All this is just maybes and
I'm gonna make a note
whatevers.
for my future self.
Yeah, basically now we just can't go any further because Discord said we're done. I'm ending the stream now. Thank you so much for being here. By the way, the next stream we're doing is Danganronpa, and that's in 7.5 hours. Bye.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.